Hello. Hopefully no one's been waiting. I started 3 minutes late. I even greeted by a loud car, of course. I forgot to grab my water. I forgot to fill up my water. Oh well. I figured I was going to start earlier than usual so I could have time for people to get here so we could start in 10 minutes. And then, of course, hey, Roblox Live. What is going on? That's a good question. Yeah, I didn't even put my lipstick on. Oops. Oh well. Lipstick-free stream, but I am going to have to go get water. Maybe I'll put my lipstick on too. Hello, FX, Federico. Good evening, everybody. Oh, you guys are all ready and I'm a mess. Oh dear. All right. Excellent. Federico, keep everyone entertained in the chat for like 30 seconds. Okay, 1 second. Let me tell people not to leave. I'm going to be right back. All right, I'm here. Oh boy, the chat's full. What are you all talking about? You did keep things occupied. Where are you from? Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't that better? Okay, now I'm ready. I was like, man, I should start earlier than usual to give people time to get ready. And then I realized, like, wait, I scheduled it 15 minutes earlier than usual for that specific reason. I like scrambled to get ready. Hi, Yannick. Nice to see you. We're going to do some really cool trivia tonight. I've made these games for you myself. And hopefully everything that I looked up to reference it is correct. I'm sure it is, or else I would have known. But we've got a different one for you guys tonight. I'm really excited for you guys to play. I've devised a game where everyone has a chance to win, like each round. Everyone wins tonight. So I'm excited for that. But we're going to wait about 8 more minutes before the trivia starts. So we get more people in, because the more people playing trivia, the better. But also, if you just want to enjoy my voice and the vibes and just relax or fall asleep, that is okay too, because this is ASMR. And you don't have to play along if you don't want to. So Yannick, if you want to fall asleep to this, feel free to do so. But we're going to have some really fun geography trivia if you would like to play along. Again, we're going to wait about 7 more minutes for more people to join. So how is everyone tonight? Oh, Dominic, I didn't see you chat up there. Hi, Dominic. Good to see you. Yeah, give people a little bit more time to join. And so we have a good little audience here. So how's everyone tonight? What was everyone's last ASMR video that they watched? Mine was the new Laura Lemirex. She's been doing 10-year anniversary videos, and this was her last one, and it was an assorted whispers tapping, and she's the best at that. She's, in my opinion, the best at what is it? Not unintelligible, but the other one, the one where you say gibberish. She's so good at that. What else have you guys all watched? I was just thinking I should check and make sure that everything's all good on my channel, because I just uploaded my Liechtenstein video. It's all good. Good. Also, I'm going to be house sitting again this weekend, so expect a bored live stream or two of me sitting around being like, I'm bored, guys. What should we do? What should we talk about? Anticipate that, okay? Either Friday or Saturday. Oh, you watched my Liechtenstein video, Dominic? That's wonderful. You didn't finish it. It's only like 20 minutes. But that's okay. That's totally fine. Yeah, it's microstates week. All the countries I'm doing this week are all microstates. Yeah, which I have a game in here about microstates. So, oh my gosh, you guys have to see these nails. I'm obsessed. Look at, they're so cute. They're so cute. And then on this hand, I have these candy corns. Even though I hate candy corn, it's disgusting. These are too cute. I couldn't pass these up. If you can't tell, I love Halloween. Halloween's my favorite. And I've said this before, but we're going to have a very special Monday night Halloween live stream. We're going to do, it's not going to be a trivia night, but it's still going to be interactive. Oh, I also have a choose your own adventure book if somehow we finish trivia really fast, which I doubt because I like compiled tons of trivia for you guys and we get through about half of it every night. So, I think there's only 1 or 2 times where I actually finished all the trivia that I had prepared. So the more people here, the better, because then we can get through all the trivia. 4 more minutes. I got my water. And I'm all bubbly. Oh. And Kyle's here. You guys are going to see him in my video tomorrow. I'm posting my 10K followers subscription video. He's a little tingly. It's 3:56, I assume, in the evening or in the afternoon, wherever you are, Yannick. Kyle's all dressed up as David S. Pumpkins for Halloween, his favorite costume. And he's just a jolly guy. He likes Halloween too. Yeah, he's in the background of all of my, Switzerland. So yeah, it's very, very late at night for you, Yannick. Good to know. I always like to know where you're all from. Where are you all from if I don't know you? Like I know Federico is from Argentina. Dominic, were you in like America or Canada? Or just Italy, because your name is very Italian. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Who else? Joe is from Manitoba, Canada. Hello to Manitoba. Dominic's in New York. Okay, I was right. It was America and very close to Canada. Joe, are you from Winnipeg or from another part of Manitoba? Bryant Fabelis says, I love your channel and watch your videos over and over. Please do a video someday about the Baja Peninsula. I will. Don't worry. I will. 2023 is going to be the start of more detailed geography. From NA, or from the, what's NA? The Netherlands? I'm not sure what NA state. Well, it's not a U.S. state, so I don't know. Oh, North America. Duh. Yeah, well, it's evening time in North America right now, so that makes a lot more sense. Plus, according to the analytics, about 60% of my viewers are from the United States. Mostly Italian descent. Yeah, yes. Domenico Avallone is a very Italian name. Sounds a little, I want to say Sicilian, but I'm no expert on Italian names. So, who's ready to get started? I think we have a good crowd right now. That's yeah. Let's start, okay? Who's ready? Go for your Kyle. Okay, he's over there now. Carrie says that frog makes me want to do my Kermit the Frog impression. And your nickname Kermit as a baby because your dad thought you look like him. That's funny. I love Kermit. I love the Muppets. The Muppets are great. So yeah, and I love frogs. They're very sweet. I love a lot of animals. If you see my channel, you know that I'm obsessed with like a lot of different animals. I love animals. So tonight's trivia is going to be lists. You get one answer at a time. if I say something and you know 2, 3, 4 of the answers, only say one at a time to give everyone a chance to guess that thing. And if it's an obvious thing, something like name an ocean, right? And you think Pacific, put like the one that people are going to guess the least first. Put Southern, put Arctic, put Indian. Just not like the obvious ones first, if you can, because everyone's going to guess the obvious ones first, and whoever guesses like each one first wins that little point. So everyone's going to get a chance to win the trivia tonight. To start things off, we have, oh wait, I wanted to, hold on, cross off the answers as I got them so I don't forget which ones have been said. All right, there are 10 countries that share a border with Brazil. Go ahead. You get one country at a time. Name a country that borders Brazil. You can enter multiple times, but only say one country at a time. Federico's got Argentina, of course. France, I'll put that French Guiana. Venezuela, says Dominic. And Carrie said Venezuela. Yannick said France. And Dominic said Colombia. See, I'm already getting confused. Yannick says Paraguay. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 5 so far. There's 5 more countries that share a border with Brazil. We've got Argentina, Paraguay, Colombia, Venezuela, and France / French Guiana. Federico's got Uruguay. Okay. 4 more. Bolivia, says Yannick. Excellent. And 3 left. Who's going to get it? 3 left. Peru, says Carrie. Great job. See, everyone gets a chance to win tonight. There's 2 left. 2 little countries. Chile, Carrie, actually does not border Bolivia does not border Brazil. Yannick's got Guyana. There's 1 left. There's 2 countries that in South America that don't border Brazil, and it's Chile and, oh, I can't say. Just in case someone wants to guess it. I can't be showing off my geography. Liam just joined. Oh, Suriname. Federico got it. So tonight we're playing a game. Good job, Dominic. I'm going to give you a question that has multiple answers. You get to guess one answer at a time. So that was countries that border Brazil. Next, for the Americans out there, I have 8 U.S. states that begin with the letter M. 8 U.S. states that begin with M. Go ahead and list any states you can think of off the top of your head first, I suppose. Federico's got Montana. Ooh, Yannick, too slow. Oh, everyone's guessing Montana. Liam got Michigan. Excellent. So did Dominic. Dominic, you got to pick it up. Minnesota. There you go, Dominic. Carrie, remember you can only say one at a time. One country at a time. I know it's tempting. Let's see. Federico's got Mississippi. Carrie's got Massachusetts. Yannick's got Missouri. Carrie, in your list there, I'll give you Maine. How's that? There's 1 left. We've got Minnesota, Massachusetts, Michigan, Montana, Maine, Missouri, and Mississippi. There we go. Yannick got it with the win. Maryland is the last one. Great job, guys. Is this fun? I hope so. I hope it's fun. All right. Can you name the big 5 African animals? The big 5 are apparently the hardest animals to kill in Africa, according to like old-timey colonists. But now they're like the top 5 animals to spot on safari. Can you name? Yannick's got a hippo. Oh, actually, hippo's not on here. Hippo, wapiti. Lion is one of them. Lion is one. Yeah, hippo is not on here. Surprisingly. I don't think people try to kill hippos. They're too dangerous. Carrie, what is a wapiti? Elephant is on there. Good job, Federico. Not a cheetah. Carrie, good guess. Oh, is that what a wapiti is, or were you just guessing cheetah? There is a cat on here, but it's not a cheetah, besides the lion, obviously. Who else? There's 3 left. 3 big African animals in the big 5. And there's that guy walking around. He always does that. How dare he walk around? Wapiti is a kind of deer. I've never heard of that. It is not one of the big five, however. There's no deer in the big five. I'll just leave it at that so you don't try to guess like springboks or, I guess, like zebras. These zebras are horses, but still, you know what I mean. We've got 3 left if anyone cares to guess. Also, if nobody can get it, feel free to Google, because I'd rather you learn it than just sit around and be like, I have no idea, and then just sitting there doing nothing. So, not a giraffe, Yannick. Good guess. Giraffe is a very good guess, but it is not one of the big five. There's a lot of animals in Africa. There are a lot. I have this horrible fear of like missing one in the chat. Rhino. Dominic got the rhinoceros. That's one of them. Ooh, good guess with crocodile, Federico, but that is not one of the big five. The big five are mainly in, hey, Nicole, welcome. We're listing off the big five in Africa. Everyone gets one guess at a time. Yannick, don't worry about spelling. As long as I can understand what you're saying, then that's fine. That's the whole point of language and communication. That's why it was invented, was to understand each other. If I can understand you, then you've communicated correctly. There is another cat besides the lion, Dominic. We've got lion, elephant, and rhino. There are 2 more animals on this list. Yeah, don't worry, Yannick. Yeah, I can't give you hints, otherwise I'm going to super give it away. One is a cat, one is a leopard. Well, Dominic, you got it. Leopard is one of them. Oh, crocodile's a good guess. It's already been guessed. And you just got here, Nicole, so don't worry. The last one is a very large mammal. I think they're all mammals, aren't they? They are. They're all mammals. There's your hint. They're all mammals. So we've got lion, elephant, leopard, and rhino. We've got one big honker left. It's the one, whenever I'm trying to think of them, it's the one I always forget. So I don't blame you guys for not getting it. We've got lion, elephant, leopard, and rhinoceros. Not a hippo, surprisingly. It's very close to a hippo, but it's not a hippo. I'm pretty sure people don't attempt to go out and kill hippos because they will get you first. They're very, very violent animals if they're mad. Hey, Mayra, we've already got rhino. Excellent guess. So far we've got lion, elephant, leopard, and rhino. Oh, Latoya's here. Hi, Latoya. It's good to see you. No, not hippo. It's very closely in body size to a hippo. I don't think it's related to a hippo, but they kind of live in the same kind of environment, and they're very large, big, chunky mammals. I'll give it like 2 more minutes. Oh, penguin, Jackie. It's not a penguin. Hey, Wyatt. No clue. We've already guessed elephant. We've guessed lion, elephant, leopard, and rhino. All right, it starts with, oh, Dominic got it. Water buffalo. That's the one. It is a water buffalo. Good job, Dominic. You say you did it. I was about to be like, it starts with B. But you got it. The big five of Africa are lion, elephant, leopard, buffalo, and rhinoceros. All right. There are 14 countries that border China. Can you name them one by one? 14 countries that border China. I think China is tied with Russia, with most countries bordering it. 14 countries. We've got Mongolia from Federico. That was the first one on my list. Afghanistan from Yannick. Very good. North Korea from Nicole. That's the shortest little border that they have. Oh, and Dominic got Korea. Tajikistan, says Wyatt. Very, very good. Going after the obscure ones first, so no one gets those before you do. Let's see what else we've got. Myanmar. Yes, Myanmar is one of them. Wyatt, I'm guessing you're saying Vietnam, so I'll give that to you. Vietnam. And don't forget, China goes all the way down to Southeast Asia, doesn't it? The country I'm researching right now borders China. Not Japan, Nicole. Japan's an island. Guessing, says Jacob. That's fine, you can guess. Laos, says Dominic. Very good. And don't forget, is that all of Southeast Asia? I think so. At least that border China. Nepal from Wyatt. Hey, Daryl. Daryl's here. Russia, says Yannick. Very good. Feline here says Cambodia. The question is countries that border China. So Cambodia does not border China. It's the little one. Bhutan, says Dominic. Dominic's on a roll right now. We have 4 left. So far we have Mongolia, Russia, North Korea, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, Bhutan, Nepal, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, and Wyatt just got India. Of course, there we go. Pakistan, says Wyatt. That's another one. We've got 2 left. Oh, Yannick was just, no, Wyatt got Pakistan, and then Yannick got it at like the same time. So close. We've got Nepal. Okay, so we have Mongolia, Russia, North Korea, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, India, Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Tajikistan. Flinine's got Kyrgyzstan. All right, there's 1 left. 1 country is left. And it is a Stan country, I'll give you that. If the sirens come by, I'm going to mute the microphone. Wyatt got it. Kazakhstan. Oh, Nicole, just in time. Not Thailand. Thailand does not border China. All right, we got it. Great job, you guys. Next category. This one only has 4 in them, so get ready. There's only 4 answers. 4 U.S. states with new in the name. 4 U.S. states that start with new, N-E-W, new. Let me get a sip of water. New Mexico says, no, Feline, only 1 at a time, okay? New Mexico. New Hampshire. New York. And, Frank, good job. New Jersey. That's the one. New Alabama. That one was really fast. Let's see what's next. And I wrote it on these because I figure out to give you some good paper sounds. All right. 6 countries. 6, New Carolina. That's okay, Feline. 6 countries with the Himalayas going through them. 6 countries that have the Himalaya mountains going through them. Very long mountain chain. China's one of them. Good job, Wyatt. Nepal, says Felinian. Nepal. Pakistan, says Nicole. India, says Frank. Yannick got Bhutan first. There's 1 left. It's, not Burma or Myanmar. It's a bit too far southwide. It's a country that has like 1 of the Himalayas in it. They have like 1 little mountain, or at least 1 little mountain. Tibet, unfortunately, does not count. Tibet is technically part of China. We'll talk about that later. Hey, White got it. It's Afghanistan. Great job. Man, you guys are fast. I love it. So that's why I was waiting for more people to join before we started, because I knew it'd be more fun the more people we had. The next one is 8 countries. 8 countries. Get ready. 8 countries that have won the FIFA World Cup. Which 8 countries have won the FIFA World Cup? And maybe soon we'll get to add a 9th to this list starting next month. Wyatt got Brazil, of course. They've won the most. Feline got Italy. Federico got Argentina, of course. Yannick got Germany. We've got 4 more. USA and Mexico. No, England, though. M7 got England. Remember, Frank, you can only list 1 at a time. Wyatt got Spain. Yeah, Britain, technically England, I think. Scotland and all that competes on their own. Uruguay, says Yannick. They won the very first World Cup. There's 1 country left. I think they've only won once. I'm no expert. Winners are just hosts. Winners, not the hosts, just the winners. So we have Uruguay, Italy, Germany, Brazil, England, Argentina, Spain, and Daryl came in at the end there with France. Good job, Daryl. You saved it. Don't worry, Frank. You're all good. 12 is the next number. There are 12 answers. There are 12 characters in the Chinese zodiac. Go ahead. 12 characters in the Chinese zodiac. Put the one that you are first. I would say mine. I'll say it when it comes up. 12 characters. We've got a tiger from Nicole. Excellent. Oh, God, says Yannick. Dragon, says Dominic. Football question, says Daryl. Not Leo. That's the Western zodiac. This is the Chinese zodiac. Federico's got rat. Yeah, put yours first. Nicole's got rabbit. Frank's got rat too. Horse, says Nicole. Nicole's on it. Dog from Felinian. Rabbit, we've already got, but rooster. Dominic got rooster. No one said mine yet. Pig, says Felinian. I think the one that we're in now, no one said. There it is. Felinian's got it. Snake. I'm pretty sure we're in the year of the snake. Monkey from Federico. Excellent. We've already got tiger. Boar, there's a pig. So I think pigs and boars are the same thing in China. Joseph has strep throat. I am so sorry. That is rough. Wyatt, not a cow. Not a cow, but a... Daryl says duck. That would be cool. Because you know they love their ducks in China. We've already got snake. Ox. There it is. That's the one I am. I am an ox. Dominic got ox. A moose. And yeah, bull would be the obvious one. The ox is the one. We've got one left. Okay, so we have rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. There is one left. One animal is left. I love how everything goes and the chat just goes silent while everyone's thinking. Oh, Wyatt, not a chicken. Not a chicken. Sheep or goat. Dominic, which one is it? Okay, sheep or goat, depending who you ask. I'll give it to Dominic then. It is a goat. It is a goat. Good job, you guys. Just some little extra geography, history-ish trivia for you guys. All right, this one is 10. This is a top 10 list. But remember, please only put one answer at a time so everyone gets a chance to win. The top 10 most spoken languages in the world. You're the pig, awesome. Yeah, I'm an ox, I know that for sure. I remember being in elementary school and we all realized we were ox and we were really upset. All right, Bodacious has French, which is not one of them. Joseph got Mandarin first, number 1. Nicole got English. German is not on the list. Spanish is number 2 for Federico. Spanish, Ovechkin, yes. Mandarin, Arabic is one of them. Good job, M7MD. Hindi goes to Joseph. Not Hebrew, Felinian. Russian for Bodacious. Good job. We got Arabic, Portuguese for Felinian. We've got 3 left. Cantonese. Oh, good guess, Nicole, but not Cantonese. And Beth got Portuguese. Hey, Beth, welcome. All right, so I'm waiting for the chat to slow down before I reread these. But we've guessed Mandarin, Spanish, English, Arabic, Hindi, Portuguese, and Russian. Bodacious Japanese is one of them. Very good. We've got 2 left. We've already got Russian. Again, we've guessed Mandarin, Spanish, English, Arabic, Hindi, Russian, and Japanese. Not Swahili, not Italian. Good guesses. Bahasa, we're kind of close. Filipino, Afrikaans, Korean. Nope, not any of these. These are all great guesses, though. You guys are thinking hard, I can tell. Not German. I'll give you all a hint in a minute. See if anyone can guess. So not French, Latoya. French is actually not in the top 10 most spoken languages. Not Malayan, not Indonesian, not Danish. You guys are... not Thai. I feel like Joseph is circling the drain. Not traditional Chinese. I think that's Mandarin. Not Dutch, Felinian. Loud car. All right, your hint is that the 2 left are Indian languages. They're spoken in India. Felinian India has like 20 languages. So you can't just say Indian. Ooh, Tamil's a good guess. Wyatt. But it's probably like 11 or 12, I bet you. Punjab is one of them. Punjab, Maharashtra, no. We got Punjabi, Telugu's a good guess. That's probably also in like the top teens, the list. You only heard of Tamil and Bengali. Wyatt got it. Bengali. So the top 10 most spoken languages in the world are Mandarin, Spanish, English, Arabic, Hindi, Bengali, Portuguese, Russian, Japanese, and Punjabi. Isn't that interesting? You have to think about like where the most people live. It makes sense when you think of that. All right, this is another top 10 list. The top 10 most traded currencies. Can you name the top 10 most used currencies in the world? Someone's going to get the obvious one first. So there, Joseph got it, USD. Everyone's going to say dollar first. Think outside the box. Frank, remember only one at a time. I'm going to give euro to Yannick then. Euro is number 2. Natural gas, no, like actual currency. The yen is number 3. That goes to Carrie. Canadian dollar goes to M7. That's number 6. The ruble is actually not on here, surprisingly. The yuan is number 8. That goes to Beth. Joseph, you have to be specific in which franc. There we go, the Swiss franc. I saw it down there from Federico. The Swiss franc is the one, since France doesn't use the franc anymore. The British pound, says Beth. Pound sterling. Excellent. Peso, no pesos. Thinking trade. Oh, I see what you mean. Indian rupee is actually not on the list. Canadian dollar, we already got. Brazilian real is not on the list. Renminbi, we already got. That's yuan, basically, ish. Brazilian real, no, fortunately. Let's see. We've got yen, right? Yes, we said yen. We've said the US dollar, the euro, the Japanese yen, the pound sterling, the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, the Chinese renminbi or yuan, and that's it. We've got 3 left. Not Singapore. There are $2 left on this list, though. I'll give you that. Not Hong Kong. Not a real. There's no reals on this list, surprisingly. You would think so, but there's no reals. I wonder if they use dollars. I think I have lipstick on my teeth. Daryl got it. Australian dollar. Bodacious got it right after that. The Australian dollar is one. Ooh, look at all these Australian dollars pouring in. Australian dollar. There's another dollar, and then if I say this type of currency, it's going to get guessed really quick. So, ooh, not the Norwegian krona, Joseph. It is a krona. New Zealand dollar for Wyatt. That's number 10. Kroner. Which country's kroner? The Swedish krona. Felinian got it. The Swedish krona. So the top 10 most traded currencies are 1 US dollar, 2 euro, 3 Japanese yen, 4 pound sterling, 5 Australian dollar, 6 Canadian dollar, 7 the Swiss franc, 8 Chinese renminbi yuan, number 9 Swedish krona, and number 10 New Zealand dollar. Yeah, Yannick apparently traded more than the yuan, but there's all kinds of banking happening in that part of the world, Yannick, you know that. 7 is the next one. Federico's going to hop in there real fast. 7 countries with the Andes Mountains going through them. Which countries have the Andes in them? If you guys send a message with just an emoji, it doesn't like it. Felinian got Chile, and Wyatt got Peru, and there's Federico with Argentina. Excellent. Oh, hi, Neo from North Dakota. Frank, one at a time, please. We've got Ecuador from Felinian. I should have turned on the slow chat. Not Brazil, Joseph. We've got Bolivia from Yannick. And we've got Colombia from Joseph. And we have one left, and no one's guessed it yet. So we have guessed Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Not Uruguay. Uruguay's far, far away from the Andes. Not Suriname. We've got Peru, not Guyana. It's another country that has just like a little bit of them in it. Just a bit. Venezuela. Joseph got it. It is Venezuela. Great job, you guys. That was a fast one. 6 is your next answer, so get ready. There's only 6 answers. Remember to please only answer one at a time. It makes it easier for me, and then everyone gets a chance to win. I can't read blocks of text moving that fast. It's the 6 states of Australia. Let me grab a water. What do you think? The 6 states of Australia. Queensland from Felinian. We've got Tasmania from Wyatt. Good, Daryl. I'm glad you're sleepy. Not Northwestern Territory. We want the states, not the territories, Joseph. New South Wales from Federico. Anyone else guess New South Wales? Victoria from Jackie. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Yeah, not the territories, the states. Not the territories, Daryl. Just the states, the 6 states of Australia. I think they have I think they have 2 territories, but the Northern Territory is like the massive one, right? I think so. There's 2 left. 2 of them left. And I can't tell you where they are because you'll see why. So we've got New South Wales, Queensland, Tasmania, and Victoria. Brisbane is not the name of a state. That's the other territory, isn't it? Canberra is the other territory. Joseph, you got to say one at a time, dude. One at a time, or I'm not going to count it. Brisbane Capital District. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, that's the other territory, which is tiny compared to the northwestern territory, right? Northern and northern. I'm confusing myself. I'm thinking of Canada. Southern Australia, says Joseph, and Western Australia, says Felinian. Great job. We got it. Next, Swiss cantons. No, Yannick. We're not Swiss cantons. Aren't there like 15 or 20? Anyway. So the 6 states of Australia are New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, Victoria, and Western Australia. Next one is 9. 9 is your number. Get ready. Perth deserves its own state. Well, anyway, 9 countries with the Amazon River in them. 9. I wrote Amazon and I confused myself. The Amazon River. 9 countries. No. The Amazon rainforest. Sorry, it is the Amazon rainforest. Because everyone guessed Brazil first off and Peru. Because I think the river only goes through Peru and Brazil, so I did mean the rainforest. We've got not Paraguay. Nope, that's kind of deserty. Colombia, says Nicole. Not Chile. Ozarks, wild man. Hey, I love the Ozarks. We've got Venezuela from Felinian. We've got Bolivia from Felinian. Good job. We've got Ecuador from Beth. My accent slipped out there. Ecuador. Paraguay does not exist, Frank. Be nice. Guyana from Joseph. Suriname from Yannick. And there is one left. I did definitely mean the forest because the river does not go through these countries. There's only 2 countries with the Amazon River, isn't there? So we've got, make sure that no one said it. I don't think so. There's one left. We've got Brazil, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, and Suriname. There's one left. One country left. France. There you go. French Guiana. Isn't that weird that France has the Amazon rainforest in it? All right. Oh boy, backfired. Sorry, car. This has 2 answers. And it's a sports question. So get ready. This one has 2 answers. Name the 2 countries that hosted the Men's World Cups for football, cricket, and rugby. Which 2 countries hosted the World Cups for men's football, cricket, and rugby? Remember, only put 1 at a time. Not India. England is 1. Wyatt got that. not the US, not Australia. These are all good guesses because you have to think like cricket and rugby, right? Cricket is India, rugby is Australia. Oh, I've got a bubble. We've got England, not France, not Qatar. Hey, Laser Welda. Qatar is going to be the World Cup next. Not China, Latoya, not Bulgaria. Wyatt got it. It's South Africa. Wyatt got both of them then. Good job, Wyatt. England and South Africa are the only two countries that have hosted the men's World Cups for football, cricket, and rugby. Let's see. I only knew that because if I saw the movie Invictus, which was about the Rugby World Cup in 1994. It's a really good movie. 5 countries. This is going to go fast. 5 countries, which is a bit of a debate. 5 countries of Scandinavia. Technically Scandinavia. Whether or not one of these countries considers themselves Scandinavia or not. The 5 countries of Scandinavia, remember, only put one at a time. We've got Finland, technically Scandinavia. Sweden from Federico. We've got Iceland from Dominic. We've got Denmark from Yannick. And no one said the last one yet. It's all Sweden and Denmark. Laser, remember, only put one at a time, so I'll give that to Beth. Norway is the last one. Only one answer at a time. Greenland is Denmark. Beth. So yes, good job. The 5 countries of Scandinavia are Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. Some people don't consider it Scandinavia, but whatevs. 5 is the answer. This is going to go really fast, so get ready. The 5 colors of the Olympic rings. Only list one at a time. The 5 colors for Estonia. The 5 colors of the Olympic rings. We've got red from Joseph. Blue from Wyatt, black from Federico. We've got yellow from Beth and green from Yannick. Isn't that fun? I get to watch all these colors come in. That one was way too easy, huh? Just naming colors. Awesome, you guys. Good job. All right. Mediterranean coastline. Which 5 countries have a coast on the Mediterranean Sea? I'm glad, Yannick. I'm glad this is fun. Not France, not Italy. African. 5 African. Did I say that? 5 African countries. There we go. Morocco from Ozarks. We've got Tunisia from Laser. Algeria from Federico. Egypt from Carrie. And Libya from Bodacious. Those are the 5. Good job, you guys. Did I say African countries? I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, like everyone just listed a bunch of European countries. I think you all got excited. So yes, the 5 African countries with a Mediterranean coastline are Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Egypt. 3 is the next one. Malta is European, Joseph. I said Africa. See, like Malta is European. 3. Hey, Orange, welcome to the game. List one at a time. There's only 3 answers. 3 U.S. states with 4 letters in their names. 3 U.S. states have 4 letters in their names. Can you think of one at a time? We've got Utah from Federico, Ohio from Beth, and Iowa from Wyatt. Man, that was fast. When I was playing this, I could not think of Iowa. I gave up. I got Utah and Ohio after scratching my head so hard. Iowa. So Utah, Ohio, and Iowa. All right, 14 is the next one. 14. Why do I have a million text messages? Oh, it's Instagram. People following my account on Instagram. Thank you. ASMR Geographica. 14 countries that border Russia. 14 countries that border Russia. And we've got Norway. We've got Ukraine from Frank. That's an easy one. Finland from Nark. Hey, Nark, welcome. China from Nicole. Oh, man, I should have put on slow chat. I didn't realize it was going to go that fast. Hold on. I have to scroll back up. We've got China from Nicole. We've got Mongolia from Laser. Let me see. Belarus from Orange. North Korea from Joseph. We've got, let's see. And I'm going back to where we were. Poland, yes. Wait, who said that? I have to go back up. Bodacious said Poland. Yes, Poland technically. We've got Kazakhstan from Joseph. Man, you guys went way too fast. Let's see. We've got Georgia from Beth. Lithuania from Joseph. Joseph has a map out. I know it. We've got Latvia from Yannick. I knew it. Estonia from Bodacious. And there's one left. I don't think anyone got. Oh, no, there it is. Wyatt got it. Azerbaijan. Whew, you guys are making me work. You guys are making me work. So the 14 countries that border Russia are Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, North Korea, and China. Great job, everybody. All right, Yannick, this one's for you. 9 countries that border Germany. Name the capitals. Joseph, okay, but not now. I can, but not right now. 9 countries that border Germany. We've got Poland. We've got Switzerland from Yannick. We've got Sweden from Frank. Oh boy. No, Sweden doesn't border Germany. Sweden's in our peninsula. Belgium from Bodacious. Austria from Federico. France from Dominic. You guys are so fast. Hold on. Don't worry about spelling, Laser. It's okay. Don't worry about spelling. Let's see. Yannick's got Denmark. The Netherlands goes to Bodacious. All right. Luxembourg to Yannick. And Federico's got the Czech Republic. All right. So the 9 countries that border Germany are Denmark, Poland, Czechia, Austria, Switzerland, France, Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands. 7 countries this time. Get ready. This is going to go fast again because it's kind of sort of an easy one because you guys are smart. 7 countries ending in Stan, S-T-A-N. 7 countries that end in Stan. Luxembourg is not the smallest country in the world, Carrie. Technically, it is the Vatican City. All right, Kazakhstan to Joseph. Tajikistan to Bodacious. Did I write it on the list? I didn't. Oops. Turkmenistan from Joseph. I guess it's 8 then. Pakistan goes to Bodacious. Kyrgyzstan goes to Laser. Afghanistan goes to Nicole. Yeah, I didn't put Tajikistan on here, so I guess there's 9. Or 8, I'm sorry, 8. Uzbekistan goes to Yannick. And when I said Pakistan, I didn't cross it off. Oh, that's why I put Pakistan twice on the list. That's why. So there are 7. I thought so. I put Pakistan twice. So they are Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Kazakhstan. And there is Dagestan, says Ertugrul, Aktash. But we're doing independent countries. Otherwise, there would be all of India, Balochistan, and I've got my map of India up here, actually. But anyway, too many. Kurdistan, which is not, that's like a region. Anyway, independent countries. 5 is your next one. While this loud car goes by, kind of appropriate. The 5 boroughs of New York City. Can we name, this is going to go fast, I know it, the 5 boroughs of New York City. Queens, says Bodacious. Oh, man. Queens. The Bronx, says Ozarks. Manhattan, says Nicole. Brooklyn, says Laser. And last one, the one everyone forgets. Not Long Island, it's Staten Island. Bodacious gets that one. Dominic's from Queens. That's right. You said you're in New York. You had to get Queens. Donny Island. Yes, excellent. So the 5 boroughs of New York City are Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Bronx, and Staten Island. I was just watching ASMR with Fran Drescher, and she goes, "I'm the queen of Queens." And I thought that was so funny. I love Fran Drescher. 4. Get ready. 4. Hey, Blacklit Star, welcome. I think you're behind Blacklit. 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore. Yeah, Blacklit, you're behind. You're way behind. I think you're on the Russia one. Blacklit, you got to skip to go live. Roosevelt says Bodacious. Abe Lincoln says Wyatt. Washington says Joseph. There's one left. And Jefferson, Bodacious got it. Thomas Jefferson. The 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore are Washington, Lincoln, Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, and Jefferson. Because there are 2 Roosevelts. So many U.S. stuff. I'm sorry, Yannick. This next one's a U.S. one too, but I think you're going to get it. The 10 largest U.S. states by population. This is a top 10. The 10 largest U.S. Did I say states? Sorry, cities. I'm so sorry. All these states are going to pour in now. The 10 largest U.S. cities by population. U.S. number 1. I'm so sorry. States just popped out. Not Miami. LA, I'll give that to Frank. That's number 2. Oh gosh. Wait. I should have put on slow mode. Not Atlanta, surprisingly. We've got Houston from Ozarks. We've got Dominic got New York City, of course. And let's see. We've got, who said Phoenix? Liam. Hey, Liam. Liam got Phoenix, which is surprising because Phoenix, in my mind, is a small city, but apparently there's a lot of people living there. We've got Dallas from Bodacious. We've got Chicago from Bodacious. Fast. Not DC. Let's see. Not Boston, surprisingly. Not San Francisco either, but there's a city very close to San Francisco in the top 10 list. Boston, Dallas, Miami, nope. Not Orlando, not Seattle. It is not Oakland, close. Not Sacramento, not San Diego. Oh, San Diego is on the list, but it's not close to San Jose. Nicole got it. Let's go Sharks. There's 2 left. LA's definitely on there. It's like one of the more famous ones. 2 left. It's not Austin, but it is in Texas. Is one of them. We already said Houston. We've got New York City, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, San Diego, Dallas, and San Jose. San Antonio, says Bodacious. Great job, San Antonio. The last one on here is in New England. And someone said Boston, so don't guess Boston. It's not Boston. But it's in the New England area. Oh, Bodacious is Texan. Perfect. It's in New England, not Buffalo, Wyatt. Good guess. Let me grab a water while you guys think. Sorry to Yannick. Yannick guessed Bismarck from North Dakota. Not DC. New Jersey is a state, folks. It's not a city. Portland, no. Concord, New Hampshire, no. Sorry, they say Concord. There's a city here called Concord in California, but it's pronounced Concord, technically. Baltimore's a great guess. Dark Lugia's here. Hey, Dark Lugia, welcome. Good to see you again. Not Providence, definitely not. Montpelier, no. My God, you guys are like circling around the state that it's in. There's one big old state that you guys haven't guessed from. Or maybe one of you have. And if there it is, Philadelphia from Federico. I hope no one said that. I think I saw some other, I think I saw Pittsburgh before, but it's Philadelphia. Philly is the one. All right. We're going to Europe next. Has to be in Connecticut. Nope, it was in Pennsylvania. All right. This one's just for Yannick, but everyone else as well. The 8 European Alpine countries. Laser was just there yesterday. The 8 European Alpine countries. The ones with the Alps in them. Switzerland from Yannick. We've got France from Dominic. We've got Italy from the Ozarks. Shall be missing, I know, right? Italy, Liechtenstein from Yannick. We've got Austria from Liam. Dark Lugia, there's only one answer at a time. Okay, sorry, I should have specified before you started playing. Germany from Wyatt and Slovenia from Wyatt. There's one left. Oh dear, oh dear. You know, I'm not sure if this country has the Alps in them. Don't worry, Lugia. It's okay you didn't know. I meant to put a chat on the top saying one answer at a time. Completely forgot. I want to pull out my map, but my big map is on the computer. It's under this computer. This is an Alpine country. I didn't even think of this when I was writing it, because I don't think anyone's going to guess this. Because I'm not sure this is. It's on the Mediterranean. Is that an Alpine country? If it's on the Mediterranean, I mean France, obviously, but not Croatia. Not Montenegro. Monaco is on this list. Wyatt, you got it. Monaco. Is Monaco an Alp? Yannick, you're the closest one there. Is Monaco considered an Alpine country? Because I'm kind of doubting that. I don't know why I put that. I just wrote it without even thinking about it. The 8 European countries, according to my source, are France, Switzerland, Monaco, Italy, Germany, Liechtenstein, Austria, and Slovenia. Yannick says Monaco makes sense, but IDK, that's how I feel right now. I don't think they have any mountains in Monaco, but oh well. 11. I don't have 11 fingers, so I can't hold up 11. I think the Alps region is what they were going for. The Alps are in Monaco. Oh, okay. Joseph is my map person. Okay. If it's a region, then Monaco makes sense. I think that's what it means. It says the Alpine country. So anyway, 11. African nations with the Nile River going through them. The Nile River goes through 11 countries. Can you think of any of them? Remember to list one at a time. We've got Sudan from Bodacious. There it is. Egypt, Just Beautiful's here. Welcome, Just Beautiful. Egypt is the obvious one. Ethiopia from Leah. South Sudan from Bodacious. And it goes quiet. There's a lot of little countries in there. Well, it's mostly big countries, but there's a couple little ones. Uh-oh, I'm not buffering, am I? Hello? Okay, there we go. I hope I'm not. There we go. We've got Sudan. So far we've got Egypt, South Sudan, Sudan, and Ethiopia. The obvious ones out the way. We've got all the obvious ones. Egypt, Ethiopia, Rwanda, says Yannick. Good job. Rwanda is one of them. Libya is too far north. We've got Uganda from Bodacious. We've got Burundi from Yannick. Chad is too far north. Malawi is too far south. Not the Republic of the Congo, Bodacious. Not Congo. Mozambique is way too far south. Algeria is way too far north, but we've got Tanzania from Joseph. Zambia, look closely. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, that goes to Bodacious. Don't worry about your spelling. You got it. I understood. Because Congo is technically the Republic of the Congo, which is different from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Two very different countries. We have two left. We've got South Sudan, Ozarks. Zimbabwe is way too far south. That's the Zambezi River. So we have the DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Sudan, and Egypt. There are 2 left, not the Central African Republic, Yannick. Oh, nice. Stack the countries and states. That's fun. Kenya goes to Bodacious. All right, there's 1 left. It is a tiny one, and it's one that a lot of people probably have not heard of unless you are from that area or you're a geography nerd like me. So I'm just giving it to you. Good luck. I think it only flows through a little bit or part of the border of it. I should map, but that's what I have Joseph for. We've got Burundi. Okay, so, Djibouti is so close, Bodacious. It's the one next to Djibouti. It's the one next to Djibouti. That's really whispery. That's really tingly. The one next to Djibouti. That's a really good ASMR sentence. The country next to Djibouti. That's very small, but Djibouti's smaller than this country. Eritrea. Yes, Bodacious. It's Eritrea. You got it. Eritrea. So the 11 African nations with the Nile River in them are the DRC, Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Sudan, Eritrea, and Egypt. Yes, Djibouti does sound like Djibouti. It's all the English-speaking geography nerds find it hilarious, especially since the Great African Rift begins in Djibouti, which is a big split in the continent where it's ripping apart. So you could say that there is a big crack in Djibouti. All right. This one might be hard. I'm going to throw a hard one at you guys because you guys are nailing this quiz. The 6, sorry, Yannick, this is American again. The 6 NASA space shuttles. The 6 NASA space shuttles. I wonder if anyone, I know off the top of my head I can name like 2 or 3. Apollo 11 was a space mission. The Challenger, like the most famous one. The Endeavour, I think, is the most recent one. So Wyatt got Challenger, Ozarks got Endeavour. Discoveries, Federico, man. The space station, the Columbia to Just Beautiful, shuttles. No, it's not the types, the actual names of the shuttles. There's 2 left. I think we're missing the first one and one of the more recent ones. But you guys, man, you guys are smart. I knew I should have given you the hard one. Good job, you guys. We've got Challenger, Columbia, Discovery, and Endeavour. There are 2 more. Yeah, Beth, we've already got Discovery. Great job. I'd totally forgotten that one when I was playing this. I had not thought of that one. Oh, freedom. Now you're just guessing words, Beth. Let's see. One of them is the name of a very famous sci-fi ship. Or probably the sci-fi ship was named after the space shuttle. Let's be real. I think. I'm not sure which one came first. Ooh, Ozarks got Atlantis. Some of the more recent ones. And Federico got the Enterprise. The Enterprise. Yes, good job, you guys. So these 6 NASA space shuttles are or were the Enterprise, the Challenger, Columbia, Discovery, Airplane, Atlantis, and Endeavour. It's a loud one. My goodness, those 2 loud. 8. Get ready for 8 countries. 8 countries that border Turkey. 8 countries that border Turkey. It's going to go fast again because you guys are too smart. I'm ready. I'm ready. Armenia, says Wyatt. Yes. Greece, says Darklugia. Georgia, says Bodacious. Bulgaria, says Frank. Not Hungary, not Russia, not Lebanon, but Syria. Yes, Syria goes to Darklugia. There's 3 left. Iraq to Yannick. Very good. Two left. Man, when I started this, I was like, I'm going to be too tired. I should get a Red Bull or something, but I think I'm fine. I don't think I needed it, which is very good. I saved my money. Not Jordan. Good guess, Joseph. So far, we have not Israel either. So far, we have Greece, Bulgaria, Georgia, Armenia, Iraq, and Syria. Iran, there you go, Wyatt. Excuse me, there's one left. Not Lebanon. If you think about Armenia and Georgia, the Caucasus region, y'all left out one of the Caucasus countries that borders Turkey. Very famous one. Because they're like big time allies. There we go. Darklugia got it. It is Azerbaijan. So the 8 countries, now all these Azerbaijans are kind of important because you all know your political geography. Good job, everyone. The 8 countries that border Turkey, Greece, Bulgaria, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Iraq, and Syria. Yeah, the exclave of Azerbaijan, that's true. A top 10 list. The top 10 most visited countries by tourists, obviously. The top 10 most visited countries. The answers might surprise you. Australia is not on the list. France is number 1. France is by far the most visited. It blows the numbers away. Not Switzerland. The USA is number 2. So that goes to Liam. Japan is not on the list. That's interesting. Listening to Hobgoblin, Forever Live CLC. Mexico goes to Frank. Italy goes to Wyatt. China goes to Carrie. Nope, nothing yet. Oh, Germany goes to Dark Lugia. Egypt, not Dominican Republic. I was about to say that all the Canadians aren't here because it's their Thanksgiving. That's true. So far we've got France, the US, China, Italy, Germany, and Mexico. Not Russia, not Israel, not Austria, not Brazil. Spain is one of them. Just beautiful. Spain. I know lots and lots and lots of Europeans go to Spain. There's another country on here that is heavily European tourists. So where you guess are absolutely bodacious. That's coming soon. Philippines, Portugal, Canadians. Yes, Canadians have a Thanksgiving. It's today. Well, over the weekend, it's technically today, but I know a lot celebrate during the weekend. Portugal's a great guess because I know a lot of British in particular vacation there, but it's not that. Yeah, it's a country that I don't know anyone who's been on vacation there, but I'm sure plenty of European people will go there. Learn something new every day. Yes. I'm not reading them out because it's too much work. Hey, Alex. You know what, Alex? With this loud car going by, Alex, I'm going to give that to you. The UK is one of them. Apologies if anyone said that and I didn't see it, but the UK is one of them. We've got 2 left. So far, we have France, the USA, Spain, China, Italy, the UK, Germany, and Mexico. Let's see. I know one is a big European draw. The other one, I know a lot of people who have been to this country. It's a big beach country, let's say. Number 10 on the list is big. People go there for the beaches and the food. They're Nordic countries. Okay, Dark Lugia, they are not Nordic countries. Surprisingly. Ooh, Yannick, you're so close with Vietnam. You're so close. Greece is a good guess too, you guys. Because I know a lot of Europeans. All my European friends go on vacation to Greece. Why got it with Thailand? Thailand is number 10. All right. So this last country, I have to think of how to give this as a good hint for you guys, but it is there's a very, very, very large city in this country that pretty much people go to vacation to see the sights. It is in the very far east of Europe. Hey, Puff, welcome. In southeast of Europe, not UAE, that's technically Asia. Farther east than Romania, farther east than Athens, which Athens is a city. We're going for countries, by the way. Someone's hammering outside. Okay, someone's hammering. It is Turkey. Bodacious got it. It is Turkey. Yes. Turkey is the answer. Oh, I guess Ukraine is pretty far east. Farther east than Turkey, is it? Anyway, the top 10 most visited countries in the world are number 1, France. Number 2, the USA. Number 3, Spain. Number 4, China. Number 5, Italy. Number 6, Turkey. Number 7, the UK. Number 8, Germany. Number 9, Mexico. And number 10, Thailand. Yeah, least visited is not on this list, but I think later on in this quiz I have regular questions, and I think I have the least, like, what's the least visited country? So don't say it now, Joseph. 5 is the next one. Get ready. 5 U.S. states that border the Pacific Ocean. 5 U.S. states that border the Pacific Ocean. Don't visit Ukraine right now, Dark Lugia. They're going through it. California for Bodacious. Very good guess. California. Oregon to Bodacious again. Alaska goes to Joseph. Someone's hammering outside. Washington goes to Yannick. And there's one left. There's one left. Someone is hammering. There we go. Bodacious got it. Hawaii is the last one. Hawaii. Puff, only say one at a time. One at a time, because then it's easier for me to read, and then everyone gets to win. So the 5 U.S. states that have a Pacific coastline, I should say, because Hawaii doesn't border the Pacific, it's in the Pacific. Good job, Yannick. Are California, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, and Hawaii. Guam is not a state, Lugia. It's a territory. No worries, Puff. I should have put the thing up at the top saying one answer at a time. Maybe next time if we do this again. 3 is in this one, so get ready because it's a European question. I feel like there's a lot of Europeans or European knowledgeable people here tonight. The 3 countries that are on the Iberian Peninsula. There are 3 countries on the Iberian Peninsula. Can you name one at a time? There's a big obvious one. There we go. Bodacious got it. Spain. Joseph got Portugal. And Wyatt got Andorra. Boom. Knocked that one out. Good job, you guys. We're going to go to Andorra on Friday. I filmed that video last night. España. Yes. 4 is the next one. The 4 official languages of Singapore. Well, don't worry, Joseph. You're going to learn all about Andorra on Friday. Sorry, Yannick. Yeah, the 4 official languages of Singapore. We have Malay. We have, from Joseph, we have English from Wyatt. We have Mandarin from Bodacious. And it is not Bahasa. Dominic's going to call it a night. Well, good night, Dominic. See you next week. Cantonese is a good guess, but it is not Cantonese. Singlish, Frank, is not an official language. Tagalog, great guess, but it's not Tagalog. Singlish, I know, that's a slang language. Ooh, Portuguese is another good guess, but it is not Portuguese. I think Portugal held on to Singapore for like a minute before the British got a hold of it. Arabic is another good guess. I'll let you guys guess a little bit more before I give you a hint. Not Dutch. So far we have English, Mandarin, and Malay. There's one other official language. It is Tamil. Good job, Joseph. Tamil is the other language. The 4 official languages of Singapore are English, Mandarin, Malay, and Tamil. All right, 7. Here comes a history one for you guys. 7 ancient wonders of the world. I'm ready for the obvious one that's going to pop up first. Tamil is shocking. No, it's Tamil. They have a lot of Indian people there and a lot of Chinese people there. The pyramids, I'll give that to Joseph. I wrote pyramids, so I'll take pyramids. The pyramids, the Temple of Artemis, good job, Federico. The Colossus of Rhodes, says Wyatt, excellent. Babylon, the Gardens of Babylon, good job, Ozarks. The statue in Brazil is a modern one. I want the ancient one. Same with the Great Wall of China, just beautiful. We want the ancient ones. Taj Mahal is still too recent, Joseph. The ancient ones. They're all centered around the Mediterranean because that's when that list was made. The Light Tower, I'll give that to you, Yannick. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. The Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Good job, Federico. There's one left, one big old statue. And Daryl got it. Zeus at Olympia. Great job, you guys. That was awesome. So the 7 ancient wonders of the world are the Pyramids of Giza, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the Colossus of Rhodes, the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the Temple of Artemis, the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus, and the statue of Zeus at Olympia. And I think there's a trivia question about like which one still exists today, which is one of the easy ones because everyone knows which one's still around today. All right. Ooh. 13 is the next one. The 13 American colonies. The 13 American colonies. Your biggest hint is that they all became states, and they're still states today. The 13 American colonies. New England is a territory. We've got Maryland from Wyatt, Massachusetts from Joseph, Puerto Rico, Virginia from Dark Lugia. Okay, I'll give Liam North Carolina. I know what you mean. South Carolina to Ozarks. Georgia to Joseph. New York goes to Wyatt. I see all you guys making jokes. Rhode Island goes to Just Beautiful. New Jersey goes to Joseph. You had a crumble cookie. Yum. Jealous of you, Puff. Let's see. Connecticut goes to Joseph. Here comes another airplane. New Hampshire goes to Puff. There's 2 left. Pennsylvania goes to Lugia. 1 left. Pretty sure this colony was the first one to become a state. If that's a big hint. I think that's their logo is the first state. There it is, Delaware to Wyatt. The 13 American colonies were Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and South Carolina. 5 is your next one. Uzbekistan is a doubly landlocked country, which means that it is a landlocked country surrounded by other landlocked countries. Can you name the 5 landlocked countries that border Uzbekistan? 5 landlocked countries that border Uzbekistan. Afghanistan to Just Beautiful. Kazakhstan to Joseph. Turkmenistan to, wow, there's a lot of Turkmenistans, Yannick. Uzbekistan doesn't count, Wyatt. Kyrgyzstan goes to Lugia. Something Stan, good job, Daryl. There's 1 left. We've got Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Turkmenistan. There's 1 left. And it is another Stan country, by the way. It is something Stan. Tajikistan, good job, Lugia. The 5 landlocked countries that border Uzbekistan are Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan. 4 is the next one. 4 capital cities that have the Danube River flowing through them. 4 capital cities that have the Danube River flowing through them. Budapest, very famously. Thank you, Federico. I think Budapest is kind of one of the more obvious ones. Next to another one. Not Prague. Prague is the Vltava River. Not Berlin. Vienna is the other very obvious one from Wyatt there. Not Bucharest. Warsaw's a bit too far north. Sofia is a bit too far south. London, folks, it's a Danube River. Belgrade goes to Wyatt. I can see the Americans versus the Europeans in this one. Not to diminish you all who are just guessing, but yeah. And Bratislava goes to Lugia. Great job. The 4 capital cities that have the Danube River going through them are Vienna, Budapest, Bratislava, and Belgrade. Yeah, the Blue Danube song. I remember that song. 8 countries in Europe that are part of the European Union but do not use the euro. 8 European Union countries that don't use the euro. Don't say the UK. Belgrade's the capital of Serbia. We've got, Norway is not one of them, but Bulgaria is. Good job, Frank. Norway apparently uses the euro because it's not on my list. We've got Romania. Don't say the UK because they're not part of the United Nations, European Union anymore. We've got Sweden, Croatia. Sorry, Sweden goes to Yannick. Croatia goes to Frank. Poland goes to Federico. Vatican City actually uses the euro even though it's not part of the European Union. Oh, someone flushed a toilet somewhere in my building. The Czech Republic to Federico. There's 2 more. I need to watch her. I'm glad I filled up this water when I did. So far we have Bulgaria, Croatia. Oh, Frank got hungry. So far we have Bulgaria, Croatia, Czechia, Hungary, Poland, Romania, and Sweden. There's one more country that's part of the European Union but does not use the euro. Yannick's going to sleep to my Liechtenstein video. I hope it puts you to sleep. I really tried to make it very relaxing. Have a good night, Yannick. Thank you so much for playing. It's a Meow Meow by CLC. That's a throwback. I love CLC. This is a krona country that uses a kroner, a form of one. I hope you can sleep too, Yannick, since it's late now. Vroom. Not Iceland. We already got Sweden. There's another. Not Bosnia. It is Denmark. Good job, Wyatt. So the 8 European Union countries, Norway isn't in. 8 European countries that don't use the euro are Bulgaria, Croatia, Czechia, Denmark, Hungary, Poland, Romania, and Sweden. Yeah, Puff, that's another one I can tell who in here is European and who's not. 13 is the next one. I would hold up 13 fingers, but I don't have 13 fingers. 13 countries with the equator going through them. I don't use the euro either, Ozarks. Okay, we've got Ecuador's the obvious one. It's named after the equator. Good job, Liam. Got it first. It's the easy one. Equatorial Guinea is actually not one of them. Surprisingly, we've got Brazil from Federico. We've got Colombia from Ozarks. There it is. Oh boy. Not Sudan and not India. Not Peru. The DRC, there we go, to Joseph. Wyatt, we're guessing countries with the equator going through them. Countries that have the equator that go through them. Indonesia, good job, Frank. Indonesia. Gabon, yes, Joseph. Not the Philippines, Lugia. We've already got Indonesia. So far, we've got Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Gabon, the DRC, and Indonesia. Somalia to Joseph. Great job. We've got Kenya to Joseph. Joseph has their map out. That's good. I like that. It means you're learning. You're not cheating, you're learning. Not Ethiopia. It's a bit too far north, I think. So far we have Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Gabon, the DRC, Kenya, Somalia, and Indonesia. Hey, Misha, Djibouti's a very good guess. We've got the Maldives from Wyatt. The Maldives. Right, but Daryl, that's okay. I don't care. Kiribati to Joseph. Yes, Kiribati. You can play Beat Joseph, who has a map. We've already got Gabon, Puff, but great guess. They have a little monument to the equator in Gabon. So far, we have 3 left. We have Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Gabon, the DRC, Kenya, Somalia, the Maldives, Indonesia, and Kiribati. There are 3 left, and they're all in Africa, just so you know. They're all in Africa. So Micronesia and Tuvalu are good guesses. Republic of the Congo goes to Puff, the ROC. Very good. Nigeria's a bit too far north, Wyatt. Just a bit. As it goes right through Gabon, which is just south of Cameroon. Cameroon does not have the equator. Not Tanzania, just north. Not Rwanda. Uganda, though, that goes to Frank. There is 1 left. And just so you know, I'll give you another hint. It's an island nation. There we go. Joseph got it. It is Principe of Sao Tome and Principe. Technically, it goes through Sao Tome and Principe, but it goes through the island of Principe. So the 13 countries that have the equator going through them are Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Sao Tome and Principe, Gabon, the ROC, the DRC, Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, the Maldives, Indonesia, and Kiribati. All right. There are 8 U.S. states. Hey, Misha. 8 U.S. states and 1 Canadian province that border the Great Lakes. Good night, Frank. Thank you so much for playing. Have a very good sleep. 8 U.S. states and 1 Canadian province that border the Great Lakes. We've got Michigan from Wyatt. Where's Michigan? There it is. Oh dear. Ontario from Federico. Got the Canadian one. New York from Liam. Ohio from Joseph. We've got Illinois from Wyatt. Minnesota from Wyatt. Wisconsin from Annabelle. Welcome, Annabelle. We've got 2 left now. Not Vermont, Puff. It's a bit too far northeast. So far, we have Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, Ohio, Wisconsin, and Ontario. There are 2 left. Toronto's a city. We want the states or province, but we already got the province, so don't worry about. There we go. Pennsylvania. Michelle got it. You guys keep forgetting Pennsylvania. Whenever Pennsylvania comes up, Indiana goes to Wyatt. So the 8 U.S. states and 1 Canadian province that border the Great Lakes are Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Ontario. Good job, you guys. 5, your next one, get ready. 5 cities that have hosted the Summer Olympics more than 1 time. 5 cities that have hosted the Summer Olympics more than once. Cities. So Daryl got London, yes. Not Beijing, surprisingly. We've got Tokyo, though. Los Angeles, sorry. London goes to Daryl. Tokyo goes to Puff. LA goes to Ozarks. Bye, Lugia. See you next time. Athens goes to Federico. There's one left. They haven't hosted the Olympics for a long time. I think not since I've been alive. It's been a while ago since this city hosted the Olympics, but I believe they hosted it twice. Once back in like 1900 something. And then I think again in the 50s or 60s. Something like that. It is Paris. Good job, the Ozarks. It is Paris. So the 5 cities that have hosted the Summer Olympics more than once are Athens, Paris, London, Los Angeles, and Tokyo. 8 is your next number. Get ready. There's 8 answers. Hey, Neo. Ooh, hamburgers for dinner. That sounds amazing. Hamburgers and chips. Yum, yum. Thank you, Neo. 8 countries that have Arctic territories. Ooh, we're almost done with this quiz. 8 countries that have Arctic territories. I have more games for you, so don't worry, but we only have a couple left in this. Russia is the obvious one. Russia. Good job, Wyatt. Got that. The USA goes to Puff. Norway goes to Federico. Canada goes to Ozarks. Yeah, Denmark/Greenland goes to Wyatt. Nice, Joseph. All the good songs. Not the UK, surprisingly, Wyatt. You'd think that they would have something up there, but they don't. I suppose there's no need to. They don't colonize anymore, right? Iceland goes to Daryl. We have 2 left. Finland goes to Wyatt. Boop, there we go. And Sweden goes to Wyatt. There we go. So the 8 countries with Arctic territories are Russia, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Iceland, Greenland, Canada, and the USA. All right. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more categories on here, and then we'll do regular quiz. Speaking of 7, this answer has 7, not counting Mexico, because some people count it, some people don't. Not counting Mexico, name the 7 Central American countries. Not Mexico, because some people say it's North America, some people say it's Central America. I say I don't believe in lines on a map. We all live on the same planet. We've got Panama from Federico, Honduras from Puff. What else? Who else knows a Central American country? Guatemala from Ozarks, I'll take that. Costa Rica from Michal. We've got 3 more. So far we have Guatemala, Belize to Federico. We've got Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, and Panama. There are 2 more. One is pretty big, one is pretty small. We already have Panama. Venezuela is technically South African. Every time you get it wrong, you do 5 push-ups. Michelle got El Salvador. Yes, Puff, you can't answer more than once. You can only answer once at a time. So don't list all the countries because I can't read everyone's lists as they scroll by so fast. Plus, it makes it more fair to the game because then everybody gets a chance to win. But there's 1 country left. So far, we have Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Costa Rica, Panama, and El Salvador. There's 1 left. 1 big one. Might be the largest out of all of these countries if we don't count Mexico, right? There it is. Just beautiful. Got it. It is Nicaragua. Nicaragua is the last one. All right. The 10 provinces and 3 territories of Canada. 10 provinces and 3 territories of Canada. And like I said, I don't think there's any Canadians here because it's Canadian Thanksgiving today, so good luck. We've got the Yukon Territory from Wyatt. We've got Nunavut from Federico. We've got Labrador. Where did I write it? Oh, I wrote Newfoundland. Same difference. Labrador from Ozarks. British Columbia from Just Beautiful. It's Newfoundland and Labrador, but I shortened it, and so did Ozarks. Northwest Territories goes to Ryan. Ryan's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. New Brunswick goes to Federico. Quebec goes to Puff. Who else? We've got... Oops, I spelled one wrong. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, and they're all provinces. Ontario goes to Federico. Yep, Ontario's a big one. We've got some slightly smaller ones. We've already got British Columbia. There we go, Alberta. Puff got Alberta. We've got British Columbia, Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Yukon, Northwest, and Nunavut. Manitoba is a city, Federico. It's in a state that we haven't guessed yet, though. So if you know what state Manitoba in, right? Doubting myself. Yeah, Manitoba is a city, right? Yes. Nova Scotia goes to Puff. We've got, yeah. No, it's not. No, I wrote Winnipeg, and it's Manitoba. Federico, you're very right. I wrote Winnipeg instead of Manitoba, so you get Manitoba. Sorry, Federico, for the confusion. It's definitely Manitoba. I got Manitoba and Winnipeg mixed up. So we have 2 provinces left. I shouldn't say states, it's provinces. So far we've guessed British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba. Let me just write that on here. I can't believe I wrote Winnipeg. Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Yukon, Northwest, and Nunavut. There are 2 provinces that have not been guessed yet. One is pretty big and one is pretty small. Oh, you had a Canada map puzzle. That's fun. So did I. I memorized them all too, and I still mess up. I still forget sometimes. Yes, we have one province that's very small. It might even be the smallest one. Newfoundland and Labrador have been guessed. They're one province now. They used to be separate. No longer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is the smallest province, and then this is one of the other one is one of the larger ones. But it's the one where there's like nothing there. There's nothing there. But the other one, there's a lot there. There's a lot that, if you saw my Canada video, it's the one that I want to visit the most. Go through the list. Yes, of course. We have British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and then the territories are the Yukon, Northwest, and Nunavut. So there are 2 left. One in like the central region of Canada, and one in the eastern region of Canada. I can't really give you any more hints than that without giving it away. So let me grab a water while you all think. Again, if the Canadians were here, this would be done, but it's Thanksgiving in Canada today. We've said Alberta, Ozarks, but it's next to Alberta. It's next to Alberta. You don't know anything about Canada, Odo? There we go. Ryan got it. It's Saskatchewan. Last one is, there we go. I'll give it to Wyatt. It's Prince Edward Island, or PEI. There we go. Yes, Saskatchewan and Prince Edward Island are the last ones. Moving on, 10 countries with the Danube River going through them. So we already did capital cities with the Danube. Now just countries that have the Danube River in them. Europeans go. There's some obvious ones. Bulgaria, yes, that goes to Wyatt. Not Mexico. Serbia, yes, that goes to Wyatt. Austria goes to Federico. Romania goes to Wyatt. Hungary goes to Just Beautiful. So Budapest. How about the country where the Danube begins? There it is. Wyatt got Germany. There are 4 more. Let's see, Michelle. Yeah, Germany. Good job. It begins in like the center of Germany. Oh, well, good job, Michelle. Moldova. Very good. I was trying to think of how to give you a hint. Not Czechia, but not Estonia. Estonia's a bit too far north, Odo. Not Czechia, but the other one. And then we have another Ukraine. Good job, Michelle. Ukraine. Slovakia goes to Wyatt. And the last one, think beaches. Think former Yugoslavia with beaches. The beachy one. Croatia. There you go, Wyatt. Croatia. So the 10 countries with the Danube are Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldova, and Ukraine. All right, 15 is your next one, so get ready. There's a lot of countries in this. Let's see how well you know your political geography. The 15 members of OPEC, the oil-producing economic community, OPEC. The 15 members of OPEC. Venezuela, yes, Federico. I don't even have to look at my list to know Venezuela's on it. Russia is not. Surprisingly, Saudi Arabia definitely is like the main one. Kuwait, yes. Sorry, I forget to say your names. Venezuela goes to Federico. Saudi Arabia goes to Just Beautiful. Kuwait goes to Michelle. Iran goes to Wyatt. Qatar. Yes, Qatar goes to Wyatt. Not Syria. Algeria goes to Alex. Not Bhutan. And not Bahrain. Bahrain's not on the list. We already have Kuwait. So far we have Algeria, Iran, Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela. Pretty much mostly Middle Eastern countries. There's a couple other African and South American ones on here. Iraq goes to Wyatt. The UAE goes to Just Beautiful. Libya goes to Federico. The question, Asher, is name a country that's in OPEC, the oil-producing economic community. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Not Egypt. So far we've said Algeria, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Libya, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Venezuela. Not Norway. Oil producing. No, and not Russia. You're all saying Russia. Russia might have gotten kicked out of it. Hi, Leah. Not Indonesia. This is oil producing, even though I think Indonesia does produce oil, but not Yemen. I know Russia got kicked out of the I just blinked on it. The 8. Now there's 7. Nigeria is one of them. Michelle, good job. Nigeria. There's let's see. 4 more African ones and 1 South American one. 4 more are in Africa. And 1 is in, there we go, Ecuador. Leah got Ecuador. Very good. Angola goes to Alex. And let's see. The rest are in Africa. And again, if you want to Google or look it up however you want, feel free to do so. That means you're learning and you're being active and you're not just sitting there going, I don't even know what OPEC is. Not the DRC, Ryan, and not Morocco either. Not the DRC, Ryan, but the other one. Congo, there you go. Michelle got that one. The Republic of Congo. There's 2 left. They're pretty tiny. One of them is a big, like, oil barren country like Angola, but even worse, I think, where unlike the Middle Eastern countries, they don't give back to the people. They just keep it all for themselves. It's a very, very teeny tiny African country too. The other one, there we go, Equatorial Guinea. That goes to Wyatt. The last one gives back most of its profits to the people, but that's not a very good hint, is it? It's on the Pacific coast, just like all these other African countries. No, sorry, the Atlantic coast. Africa doesn't have a Pacific coast. The Atlantic coast. And it is next to the Republic of the Congo. I'll give you that. There we go. Shao got it. It is Gabon. Very good. So the 15 members of OPEC are Algeria, Angola, Ecuador, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Libya, Nigeria, Qatar, the Congo, Republic of the Congo, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Venezuela. 3 categories left. So 12 is your next number. Get ready. 12 countries that have hosted the Winter Olympics. 12 countries that have hosted the Winter Olympics. Only 12, surprisingly. But the Winter Olympics haven't been around for as long as just the summer. Russia goes to Wyatt. Canada goes to Odo. Italy goes to Just Beautiful. China has not. They've only hosted this summer. Japan goes to Ryan. Norway goes to Michelle. The US goes to Just Beautiful. Not Finland. France, there we go, to Wyatt. We've got... Oh, one of these countries no longer exists, by the way, I should say. One of these countries does not exist anymore. But they did host a Winter Olympics when they did exist. There it is. Yugoslavia goes to Wyatt. Yep, you all knew it. You all are smarties. Asher and Odo knew it. It's Yugoslavia. Hold on. Sorry, it's my Tourette's thing. If I don't do that, I'll start ticking. It's part of my tics. Anyway. Oops, I ticked anyway. We've got France, the US, Norway, Italy, Japan, Yugoslavia, Canada, and Russia. We've got 3 more that are in Europe and 1 in Asia. Hold on. I don't know why, but if I just poke at my ear, I'll stop ticking. I don't know why. Germany, that goes to Odo. South Korea goes to Asher. We've got, Michelle got Austria. I didn't see that there. We've got 1 left. And I don't know how to give you any hints other than it's a big skiing country, which is why it hosted the Winter Olympics. But, not Sweden. It's like mainland Europe, I should say. Switzerland goes to Michelle. So the 12 countries that have hosted the Winter Olympics are France, Switzerland, the USA, Germany, Norway, Italy, Austria, Japan, Yugoslavia, Canada, Russia, and South Korea. Second to last category in this game, 8 countries 8 countries that have the prime meridian going through them. The prime meridian being 0 degrees longitude. 8 countries with the prime meridian going through them. We already did the equator, 0 degrees latitude. Now it's 0 degrees longitude. Who knows, who knows? One of them is very obvious. There it is, the UK, England, yes. The DRC, no, unfortunately. France, yes, Federico. Not Ghana. No, Ghana, yes. Sorry, Michelle. Ghana. I don't know why I said that. I think I get to a point in these where I start being like, yes, and then the answer is no. White got Spain. Federico got Algeria. Not South Africa. It hits the ocean by then. Ozarks, are you saying Ivory Coast? Because it's not Ivory Coast or Ireland. I think that's Ivory Coast. But the rest are in Western Africa. Not Nigeria. Not Morocco. I should stop tapping like that. If I'm tapping, I have to do... There we go. Burkina Faso goes to Ryan. Mali goes to Wyatt. And Togo goes to Leah. All right. Good job, you guys. The 8 countries with the prime meridian are the UK, France, Spain, Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Togo, and Ghana. Last one, we have the 7, since we just talked about Yugoslavia, the 7 Yugoslavia countries, the 7 countries that make up the former Yugoslavia that are now their own independent things. 7 countries that are formerly Yugoslavia. Serbia is the big one. Good job, Wyatt. Serbia is the obvious one. After this round, we'll do regular trivias. And we've got Serbia, Montenegro. Good job, Federico. Bosnia goes to Just Beautiful. Pretend I know where the prime meridian is. Slovenia goes to Wyatt. Croatia goes to Odo. There's 2 left. North Macedonia goes to Wyatt. And Kosovo goes to Federico. There we go. The 7 former Yugoslavia countries are Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, North Macedonia, Montenegro, Serbia, Slovenia, and Kosovo. Let me find another game in here for you. All right. So I'll let you guys choose the next game. I have a history one. I name you a founder of a country. You tell me what country they founded. I have named that microstate, where I describe a tiny country to you, and you guess what it is. Or I have regular trivia, but every answer is a city in the world, obviously. Wyatt wants a history one, since we've been doing geography this whole time. It's a little tricky. You really have to know your history to do it. So there's name the country that I say the founder. Ryan says the microstate one. Odo says the regular one. Just beautiful microstates. Oh dear. Maybe I'll throw up a poll. I can do that. Let's see. Start a poll. That's much easier than just letting you all say it. Hey, Dr. Pickles here. Welcome. I'll put next. And we've got founders. We've got microstates and cities. Ask. All right. Oh dear, refresh the chat. I hope I don't lose everything. Did it go? Did that work? Does anyone see it? There it is. Okay. Go ahead and vote on the poll which game you want to play next. Let's see. I'll let it go for a few minutes. No, yes, there it is. So strange. Look at it go. Look at it go. Let's see. That's 9 votes. Let's get it to 10 if you haven't voted yet. It says there's 16 people in here, so if anyone else is listening and not asleep, I'll go for one more vote. although I think I know what's going to win. All right, we'll just go for that. Cities it is. We can always do the history one next week, don't worry. End poll, please. There we go. All right, so every answer is the name of a city. Oh no, someone voted founders. Oh, we're doing cities. Every answer is a city. There's no tricks. There's no, sorry. Greenland being Denmark disturbs you. It's always been that for the longest, Alex. It's very strange. Anyway, and I wrote these all in like Jeopardy phrases. I don't know why. I just felt the need to. So number 1, this city translates to River of January. You don't have to answer like you're on Jeopardy, but I wrote them all in Jeopardy style. I don't know. I was feeling Jeopardy-y at the moment. This city translates to River of January. The city's name translates to River of January. Federico got it. It is Rio de Janeiro. This makes sense. Number 2, this city was once known as Tenochtitlan. This city was once known as Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan. Nahuatl is so tingly. Wyatt got it. It is Mexico City. Good job. Number 3. Oh, happy squirrels, you made it. I'm so glad to see you. Number 3, the world's first skyscraper was built here. I should say some of them are very easy. Some of them, I definitely made easy, medium, hard ones, and they're all scattered throughout. So you might get blindsided by a hard one. It is not New York. That's kind of the obvious guess, but it is in the United States. I'll say that. The world's first skyscraper was built here in this city. It is Chicago. Good job, Federico. The answer is Chicago. I think they had the first elevator too, right? Number 4, a tower in this city has a population of ravens. A tower in this city has a population of ravens. A small population, but a population nonetheless. Federico got it first. It is London. Good job. It's going to be beat Federico tonight. Number 5, this capital city, there's a context clue for you. This capital city is located within Delhi. Kind of a tricky one. This capital city is located within Delhi. Is Chicago? Yeah, I know. I'm doing Jeopardy questions, aren't I? It is New Delhi. Asher gets that one. New Delhi is the answer. New Delhi is located in the city of Delhi. It's the capital, like, administrative region. Number 6, this city's medieval fortress is still in use as the home of its president. This city's medieval fortress is still in use as the home of its president. So name the city that it's in. Don't name the fortress. I hope I'm not lagging. There we go. There we go. Okay. It is not London. Oh, by the way, there's no repeats. So London's already there. It's been said. Also this, it's not Mumbai. Your brain goes silent. And not Warsaw. This city's medieval fortress is still in use as the home of its president. So it's a capital city, by the way. If the president lives there, it must be a capital city. I also did a lot of context clues in these questions because I wrote all these questions. Oh, not Edinburgh. That's a great guess. I don't think the president lives in Edinburgh Castle. Bucharest is good, but it's not a medieval fortress. It was built actually in like the 1950s, I want to say. But you guys are on the right track. It is in Europe. Oh, not Dublin. This medieval fortress is still in use as the home of its president. It's not the Vatican, no. Mozambique, no. It's not Maputo. Not Copenhagen. That's a good guess, too. Y'all are going to kick yourselves because this is kind of an easy one. I thought I made it too easy. Not Madrid. Y'all are going to kick yourselves. This city's medieval fortress, if I say the name of the fortress, you're all going to get it immediately, is still in use. There we go. Happy School's got it. It's Moscow. I was talking about the Kremlin. Moscow is the answer. Number 7. This German city invented a famous perfume. This German city invented a famous perfume. Kremlin, yeah, Kremlin's been around for a long time, Asher. Cologne is the answer. Joseph got that one. Or Cologne, says Federico. Same difference. But Joseph got it first. It is Cologne. Number 8. This city was the... Cologne is a perfume. Yeah, it's a men's perfume. This city was the center of the Islamic Golden Age before it was destroyed by the Mongols. This city was the center of the Islamic Golden Age before it was destroyed by the Mongols. The chat goes quiet. There we go. Federico got it. It's Baghdad. There we go. Everyone knew it. It's Baghdad. Mesopotamia, same difference. Baghdad is the answer. Istanbul would become the capital after the Mongols left. Number 9. This city was founded around 3000 BCE. This city was founded around 3000 BCE. This is one of the oldest, not the oldest city, but one of the oldest cities in the world. This city was founded around 3000 BCE. It's not Cairo. Cairo is actually pretty recent. Not Athens either. Athens isn't that old. Damascus is the answer. Michelle got it. Damascus was founded around 3000 BCE. Number 10. I don't know why I numbered them either. This former capital city was founded by Alexander the Great. This former capital city, I know. Damascus is the capital of Syria, Odo. This former capital city was founded by Alexander the Great. And why it got it, it is Alexandria. He named most of the cities after himself or after his horse, weirdly enough. There's a lot of Alexandrias in Western Asia, but Alexandria, Egypt is the big one. Number 11, this capital city has heated streets to keep the snow off. Or I should say, this capital city has heating under their streets to melt the snow, to keep the snow from gathering on the streets. I phrased that kind of badly. Ooh, Copenhagen's a good guess, but it doesn't really snow in Copenhagen. It's more of a rainy place. His horse was pretty rad. Bucephalus was a good boy. We stand Bucephalus. Heated streets, yes. Isn't that clever? So think of a country that has something clever like that in their capital city. Which technologically savvy city would that be? Oslo's very close. Reykjavik, they're not that savvy. Reykjavik is just kind of a goofy place. Not Berlin. Again, that's a context clues one. You have to think about the question to get it. That was a trick we learned in academic decathlon. You'll hear about it in tomorrow's video that comes out. It's geothermal volcanic heat. It is, here we go, Asher. It is in Finland, Helsinki. There you go, Asher. Good job. It is Helsinki. Good job. Listen to those context clues hidden in the question. It is Helsinki. Number 12. This was Japan's former capital city. Oh, Happy Squirrel says that Seattle has heated streets too. That's cool. This was Japan's former capital city. It is Kyoto. Good job, Wyatt. It is Kyoto. Oh, Federico got it. You're right, Asher. I'm sorry. Federico wins that one. It was all going too fast, so apologies. Federico gets Helsinki, and Wyatt gets Kyoto. Edo is what Tokyo used to be called when they moved it to Edo. Number 13, this Asian capital city has 16,000 people per square kilometer. This Asian capital city has 16,000 people per square kilometer. Oh, very good guess for Beijing. This isn't even heated streets for infrequent snows. Yeah. Well, Helsinki has snow all the time, so that's why they have it. This Asian capital city has 16,000 people per square kilometer. Joseph, this is yours. Which Asian capital city? Not Tokyo, not Taipei. Good guess. Dhaka's another good guess, M7, because Dhaka has a very, very high population density. I should have phrased this one better, but I'm not sure how else. We might just skip it, unless Joseph can answer it for me. Joseph, come on. Joseph, there you go, it's Seoul. Whenever I give you a Korean one, you mess it up. It's okay, though. It's funny, because you're so ready for the Korean ones. It is Seoul. Okay, hard one. Number 14, tea was invented in this Chinese city. Tea was invented in this Chinese city. In what Chinese city was tea invented in? Let me see. Joseph, it's okay. Oh, Shanghai's a good guess. I might just skip the hard ones. Nanjing, no. I need to adjust my seat. It's going to squeak. Oh, it wasn't even that loud. Never mind. I never thought about tea. That's true. Yeah. It starts with a C in English, I should say. C in English. Yeah, tea was invented by accident. I think it was the guy was boiling some water and some leaves fell into it. And he said, oh, well, and just drank it anyway to see what it tasted like. And it was good. That's apparently the legend of how tea was invented. I'm going to write it in the chat because this is kind of a hard one. There. It is Chengde. Anyway, I'm going to do China really soon. Sounds like a backpack. Anyway, listen to the context clues in here. This city has a venomous spider named after it. This city has a venomous spider named after it. So think about places that would have venomous spiders. And think about which major city would be in a place that has venomous spiders that are recently discovered. And you should get it. Oh, Brisbane's so close. It is Sydney. Good job, Wyatt. Sydney is the answer. That's the kind of coaching we used to have in decathlon. You'd read a question and you'd break it down and think about all the different aspects of it. So I threw some of those in there for you because I like context clues ones. Because you just think, this city has a venomous spider named after it. My gosh, that could be any city, but you got to think. Next one, the incomplete Ryugyong Hotel is the largest building in this capital city. Yeah, got to be Australia. Exactly. That's why I included that one. The incomplete Ryugyong Hotel is the largest building in this capital city. Wyatt got it. It's Pyongyang. Yes. It's very imposing, but it is empty. Pyongyang. Next one. This city means river junction in Malay. Bye, Puff. Have fun watching my Canada video. It's a good one. Have a good night. This city means river junction in Malay. Oh, never mind. I'll answer that later. This city means river junction in Malay. Malay being your big hint. Let's see. Make sure I'm not buffering there. This city means river junction in Malay. I can't give you any more hints other than that. Nope. Joseph, I think you're just using Google Translate, but no. More maps of Asia. Yeah, true. It's the capital of Malaysia. I try to make it easy. You're all trying to make it too complicated. I'll give it to M7, Kuala Lumpur. Yes, Kuala Lumpur means river junction, which makes a lot of sense. Next, cats have legal protection in this European capital city, the prime rib of Malaysia. Cats have legal protection in this European capital city. Ooh, Berlin's a good guess. It's not Berlin, happy squirrels. Amsterdam's a very good guess, Ozarks, but it is not that either. It is a city that's very famous for having like stray cats all over the place. They have stray cats all over the place. It is Rome. Good job, Joseph. The answer is Rome. Let's see. This city is home to North America's oldest French-speaking community. This city is home to North America's oldest French-speaking community. I like how there's like a pause while you're all frantically typing and then all the answers come up at once. I just have to wait for that to go. New. This is Ozarks. It is not Montreal, but you're very close, Wyatt. There's a city older than Montreal. Joseph got it. It is Quebec. Quebec is the oldest French-speaking community in North America. Next question. This American city was built on reclaimed land. This American city was built on reclaimed land. There's the context clues in there. I taught you all how to use context clues. You have to think now. This American city was built on reclaimed land. So you have to think, what part of the U.S. would they need reclaimed land for? And then think of the city. There you go. Asher got it. It is Miami. Miami is the answer. I'm trying to pick out, I'm skipping all the harder ones for you guys. How about a super easy one? This is the holiest city for Muslims. This is the holiest city for Muslims. Tell me. Wyatt got it first. It is Mecca. I know everyone else is going to get it too. Ozarks got it. Dr. Pickle got it. Blue Tick Beagles got it. Welcome. Michelle. It's in Saudi Arabia. You can find the Temple Mount in this city. You can find the Temple Mount in this city. I need some water. Wyatt got it. It's Jerusalem. Are we going to play Beat Wyatt tonight? Who can get it faster than Wyatt? Let's see. The artificial Palm Islands are in the bay of this city. The artificial Palm Islands are in the bay of this city. Let me go to the next page. It is Dubai. Asher got that one. Asher got it before Wyatt. Good job. Let's see. I don't want to go too hard. I'm going to go a little hard. This capital city is nicknamed the City of Music. This capital city is nicknamed the City of Music. Ooh, Wyatt got it. It's Vienna. Vienna is the answer, thanks to like Mozart and all the other famous composers. Let's see. In this capital, you can see the world's tallest obelisk. In this capital, you can see the world's tallest obelisk. I'm waiting for someone to say, what's an obelisk? But M7 got it first. It is Washington, D.C. Ooh, you guys all got it. Good job. It is Washington, D.C. This is the largest city in Asian Russia. This is the largest city in the Asian half of Russia, not the European half where all the big cities are. Asterisk and Obelix is Asterisk's friend. Hey, White got it. It's Vladivostok. We don't have Asterix and Obelix in America. I only know that because of my French studies. How about this is the most diverse city in the world, meaning that it has the most cultures out of any other place altogether. This is the most diverse city in the world. Ooh, Toronto's a very good guess, and so is LA, but those are not it. Those are both very diverse cities. Yes, Toronto is incredibly diverse. But it's not Toronto, but it's kind of near Toronto. Kind of. It is New York. Dr. Pickle gets one. It's New York City. New York City is the answer. Let me see the next page. Let's see. Really? Yes. Tintin and Asterisk. We kind of have Tintin here, but not really. Some people might know Tintin. Let's see. All right. How about some context clues in this one? All of the fountains in this U.S. city use gray water. Gray water meaning sewage water. All the fountains in this U.S. city use gray water. So you think, what kind of place would have to reuse water like that and would have so many fountains that they need to use gray water? So think that together. It is Las Vegas. Good job, Ozarks. It is Las Vegas. Yeah, not Detroit. They use gray water. I don't know. I wouldn't know, but all of the fountains in Las Vegas use gray water, so do not drink the water in the Bellagio fountain or any other fountain. Do not do that. France's national anthem is named after this city. Right, Flint, right. Ask the hard ones, says Ozarks. Okay, I'll ask you some hard ones. Federico got that one. It is Marseille. Yes. All right. How about this South American capital city was invaded by the British in 1806. Waiting, because I know someone's going to get this. There we go. Federico got it. It's Buenos Aires. Yes. It's Buenos Aires. Which, Federico, are you in Buenos Aires or are you in some other part of Argentina? But anyway, this is the most populous city in China. Oh, you're in Buenos Aires right now. That's awesome. This is the most populous city in China. It is not Beijing, Dr. Pickle. That's what I would have guessed too. And it's not Shanghai, Asher and Federico. It's not Shanghai. I'll wait another second. Not Hong Kong. Good guesses, though, everybody. Think about a city that has a lot of people. This is going to give it away. I know it's not Shanghai. A city that has so many people that it's easy for viruses to spread there. That's bad of me, but it is Wuhan. Yes, Wyatt got it. It's Wuhan. That's bad of me, but oh well. How about in the native language, the city is called Krung Thep. In the local native language, the city is called Krung Thep. Right. You've never heard of Wuhan before? Yeah, it's a very huge city, very big commercial city. One of the problems with COVID is that a lot of international companies have bases in Wuhan. So a lot of people were flying out of Wuhan to America and Britain and Italy. That was the big issue back in like January 2020. What did I say? In the local native language, this city is called Krung Tep. Oh yeah, Asher, exactly. There's so many major cities in China that we just aren't taught about or hear about in the West. Bangkok, yes. Sam, welcome. It is Bangkok, is what we call it in the West. Let's see. I'll pick another one for you. This is Europe's oldest capital city. This is Europe's oldest capital city. The oldest capital city in Europe, the one that's been around for the longest. It is Athens. Yes, Wyatt. Athens is the answer. World War I began in this city. I feel like Alex Trebek saying these. Rest in peace, dude. World War I began in this city. Asher got it. It's Sarajevo. Yes, Sarajevo. This city was once known as Second Rome. It's kind of a nickname for it. The city was once nicknamed Second Rome. That's another context clue one. It is Istanbul. Yes, Rome 2 says that one guy. It is Istanbul or Constantinople, same difference, but I'll give it to Istanbul because that's what it's known as today. This African capital city translates to 3 cities. Rome the sequel. That's Constantinople. It's definitely Rome the sequel. This African city translates to 3 cities. Dr. Pickle got it. It is Tripoli. Tripoli, good job. The ruins of Carthage are located in this city. Or I should say the city of Carthage was located in, it is Tunis. Good job, Wyatt. It is Tunis. This city was the capital of the Songhai Empire. This city was the capital of the Songhai Empire. I'm going a little harder for you guys. This city was the capital of the Songhai Empire. It's a city you've all heard of, but you may not guess it. Shanghai, no, it is in Africa, I should say. The Songhai Empire. Oh, that was a great guess, Michelle, but it's not in India. Yeah, the Songhai Empire was in Africa. It was in Western Africa, I should say. Ooh, Lagos is a good guess, but Lagos didn't exist until like 200 years ago. It is Timbuktu. Good job, Wyatt. Hi, Alberto. Welcome, welcome. How about the deepest underground station is in this capital city? There's more context clues. Ludmila's here. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. It's okay that you're late. Don't worry about it. The deepest underground station is in this capital city. Moscow is a fantastic guess because this underground was built during the Soviet times, but it's not in Moscow. Happy Thanksgiving. Except my Thanksgiving's in 2 more months. Ooh, Marco, that's a very good guess of Pyongyang. That's a very good guess, but it is not that. It is Kiev. Yes, Wyatt. The answer is Kiev, which has been in the news lately because people were using that station as a bomb shelter because that's what it was built to be. It was a bomb shelter. Yes. Weirdly enough, it is tradition for people to let their babies sleep outside here. Weirdly enough, it is tradition for people to let their babies sleep outside here. As in they literally leave their babies outside. What city? Remember, it's always cities, folks. This is a cities category. What city is it? I know it's a hard one to spell, but I'll know what you mean. It's not Minsk. That's a good guess. That would be kind of wild. Copenhagen's another good guess. Very low crime. Ludmila, what city is it? Reykjavik. Yes. I know what you mean. It is Reykjavik. Apparently, they do it because it keeps kids, or it helps kids learn how to adapt to the cold. So they're training their kids. My friend is talking to me. I'm sorry. Reykjavik. Don't worry about it. The Charles Bridge crosses the Vltava River in this city. The Charles Bridge crosses the Vltava River in this city. It is Prague. Good job, Federico. This city has an underground lake beneath its opera house. Just like in the musicals. This city has an underground lake beneath its opera house. Oh, good guess with Sydney. They have a harbor under their opera house, not an underground lake. If you know your musicals, this is an easy one. Everyone's guessing Sydney. It's not Sydney. It's famous opera house. It is Paris. Yes, Federico. It is Paris. It has an underground lake beneath its opera house. This city was destroyed by Mount Vesuvius. Like the musical, yeah. The lake is in the Phantom of the Opera musical. Pompeii. Asher got it first. It is Pompeii. All right. I also have, we're going to go on to name that landmark. And Herculaneum. Good job, Happy Squirrels, but I was going for Pompeii. All right. This quiz, all the answers are landmark, either man-made or natural. So this is an arid desert highland region of South America that borders the Pacific Ocean. This is an arid desert highland region of South America that borders the Pacific Ocean. I'm waiting for Federico. Our local, that's the mountain range, Ozarks. That's very good. I need the arid. There we go. Happy Squirrels got it. It's the Atacama Desert. Yes, the Atacama Desert. Next question. This body of water is the lowest and one of the saltiest places on Earth's surface. This body of water is the lowest and one of the saltiest places on Earth's surface. Wyatt's going to bed. Good night from Baltimore. Good night from San Francisco, Wyatt. Have a very good night. Thank you so much for playing. You're wonderful. Asher got it first. It's the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea is the answer. This building was the tallest in the world from 1931 to 1970. This building, I wish it was Lake Baikal. This building was the tallest in the world from 1931 to 1970. Ludmila got it first. It's the Empire State Building. Yes. It was the Chrysler Building before the Empire State Building. I think it was Pyramids, Eiffel Tower, Chrysler, Empire, Taipei 101, Burj Khalifa. Anyway, I could be wrong. I think I missed some in there. This freshwater lake in Scotland is a favorite among cryptozoologists. This freshwater lake in Scotland is a favorite among cryptozoologists. Yep, Asher got it first. It is Loch Ness. Yes. This area of the Atlantic is linked to various missing ships and aircraft. This area of the Atlantic is linked to various missing ships and aircraft. Ludmila got it first. It's the Bermuda Triangle. Yes, Bermuda Triangle. This American dam, this massive American dam is constructed on the Colorado River. This massive American dam is constructed on the Colorado River. How many Americans are left in here tonight? I think a lot of the Americans have went to bed already. It's mostly, there we go. Oh no, Ozarks Wildman is here, duh. The Ozarks. Hoover Dam, yes. Hoover Dam is the answer. Good job, Ozarks. This question always comes up every single trivia, so I have to answer it. I'm glad I'm making you sleepy, that one guy. That's kind of the plan. This is the world's largest hot desert. This is the world's largest hot desert. Yeah, Missouri, yes. I used to go camping in Potosi. I absolutely loved it. I can't wait to go back someday. Alberto's still here. Excellent. Happy Squirrels got it. It is the Sahara. Yes, that's an easy one for you guys. This long African river runs south to north. Doing a lot of easy ones. This African river runs south to north. Oh, Happy Squirrels is in Olympia. Cool. Hey, Asher got it first. It's the Nile River. Good job, everyone. The Nile River. This peak is known as Sagarmatha to the local Sherpa people. This peak is known as Sagarmatha to the local Sherpa people. In the country that I'm going to film tonight for you guys, actually. It is Everest. Yes, Sam got it. It is Mount Everest. This monument in Agra, India, was built as a mausoleum. This monument in Agra, India, was built as a mausoleum. Or a tomb, if you want to be specific. This monument in Agra, India. There we go. Federico got it first. It's the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal. This Australian Arts Centre was completed in 1973. This Australian Arts Centre was completed in 1973. Sydney Opera House. Good job, Asher. You got it. The Sydney Opera House. This waterfall is on the border of Canada and the United States. This waterfall is on the border of Canada and the United States. It is Niagara. Good job, Asher. 2 in a row. Great job. It's hard to knit and type. It's okay. Thank you, that one guy. The whole point is to put you to sleep, so don't worry. This landmark was the largest ancient amphitheater. This landmark was the largest ancient amphitheater. Hey, producer post, welcome. Asher got it again. It's the Colosseum. Colosseum. Ooh, T. Kennedy, Ephesus is a very good guess because that one was huge, but Colosseum, and then El Gem was the second biggest, and then I think Ephesus. This large residence is technically located in the city of Westminster. This large residence is technically located in the city of Westminster. My accent almost popped out again. The large residence is technically located in the city of Westminster. It is Buckingham Palace, says Asher. Buckingham Palace is the answer. Good job, Asher. Asher's on a roll tonight. All right. This fairy tale castle was designed by the reclusive King Ludwig II of Bavaria. This fairy tale castle was designed by the reclusive King Ludwig II of Bavaria. Okay, Federico got it. It's Neuschwanstein. Neuschwanstein. Westminster's a boring place in Maryland. That's true, producer. That's funny. The city of Westminster, though, is in London. This Wyoming tower is sacred to Native Americans, ... and aliens, ? This Wyoming tower is sacred to Native Americans and aliens? It is the Devil's Tower. Yes, Happy Squirrels. Devil's Tower. I love Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's one of my favorite movies. So, one of my favorite Spielberg movies, I should say. This clock tower is actually named for the largest bell inside of it. This clock tower is actually named for the largest bell inside of it. It is Big Ben. Good job, Dr. Pickle. It is Big Ben. Big Ben is actually the bell inside of the clock tower. But everyone refers to the whole thing as Big Ben. All right, this is kind of a hard one. This place has kind of been a little bit viral online, so I'm wondering if anyone knows it. This terrifying cave has areas named the Maze and the Birth Canal. This terrifying cave has areas named the Maze and the Birth Canal. I'm not sure if anyone's going to actually know about this because it's a very American thing. And it's like a kind of a meme right now. So it is the Nutty Putty Cave. Good job, Kennedy. It's the Nutty Putty Cave. I will never go anywhere near the Nutty Putty Cave. This Japanese forest is infamous for people unaliving themselves. This Japanese forest is infamous for people unaliving themselves. Yeah, look up. One of my favorite history channels is called Fascinating Horror. They have a video about what happened in the Nutty Putty Cave, and it will haunt you for the rest of your life. So check that out if you so desire. I'll give that to Kennedy. Also, it's the Aokigahara Forest. Aokigahara Forest. That goes to Kennedy because I know what you're trying to say. This Parisian landmark is covered in 20,000 light bulbs. This Parisian landmark is covered in 20,000 light bulbs. It is the Eiffel Tower. Kennedy, you're on a roll. Good job. It is the Eiffel Tower. This English stone circle lines up with the summer solstice sunrise. This English stone circle lines up with the summer solstice sunrise. There we go. I didn't brush my hair. No link in the back. It's time to cut my hair. This is very long for my hair. I'm going to cut it after Halloween. Kennedy got it again. It is Stonehenge. Wow, Kennedy is the fastest right now. I feel like the lag is starting to happen. So after this game, we're going to wrap it up for the night. Okay, folks? Don't worry. This is the only surviving seven wonder of the ancient world. This is the only surviving wonder of the ancient world. Water time. Let's see. I'll give that to Federico. The Pyramids of Giza. Yes. This Russian church is actually named the Cathedral of Vasily the Blessed. This Russian church is actually named the Cathedral of Vasily the Blessed. It's the one everyone knows. Think of what the English version of Vasily is. It is St. Basil's Cathedral, St. Basil's, which is in the Kremlin. It's the onion one. Happy Squirrels, almost all the cathedrals in Russia are onion ones. It is St. Basil's Cathedral. That goes to Federico. This sculpture stands on an island in New York Harbor. This sculpture stands on an island in New York Harbor. You can tell I went a little easier in this game. The ice cream church does look delicious, doesn't it? Kennedy gets it. It's the Statue of Liberty. Good job, Kennedy. We have a new champ coming up right now. It's Kennedy. This volcanic region is located in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. This volcanic region is located in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. There's loud people outside. Kennedy got it again. No, you didn't. That's Yosemite. Happy Squirrels got it. It's Yellowstone. I saw the Y and went, that's it. Yellowstone is the answer. Yosemite's in California. Happy Squirrels wins that one. It is Yellowstone. Bubbles. This is the world's deepest canyon, 70 million years in the making. This is the world's deepest canyon. Yeah, close but not quite. This is the world's deepest canyon, and Dr. Pickle got it first. It's the Grand Canyon. Yes. This is the current tallest building in the world. This is currently the tallest building in the world. Yeah, I think the lag is bad. It is the Burj Khalifa. Dr. Pickle gets that one. Oh, wow. I have 75 questions in this category. I'm on number 28. We'll get through them, though. This famous wall is known locally as Changcheng. This famous wall is known locally as Changcheng. Hi, Izzy. Good to see you. Yes, Kennedy got it. It's the Great Wall of China. Yes. This American bridge is part of the Pacific Coast Highway. This American bridge is part of the Pacific Coast Highway. Or the PCH, as we call it here. It is the Golden Gate Bridge. Kennedy gets it again. The Golden Gate Bridge. Seen a billion times. This mountain range stretches from British Columbia, Canada to New Mexico, USA. This mountain range stretches from British Columbia, Canada to New Mexico, USA. It is the Rockies. Yes, Kennedy got it. It's the Rocky Mountains. Kennedy's going to be our new champ. The Astoria Bridge. That's true, but I was going for the Golden Gate. This North American mountain range was formed 480 million years ago, one of the world's oldest. This North American mountain range was formed 480 million years ago, one of the world's oldest. Izzy, when's it? It's the Appalachian. I'm glad to see you too, Kennedy. You're very, very intelligent. The Appalachian Mountains. Yes, good job, everyone. This river is named after the Anishinaabe word for big river. Don't worry about spelling, Izzy. I understood what you mean. This river is named after the Anishinaabe word for big river. Assiniboine, good guess, but no. It's from the, not the Hudson, the Anishinaabe word for big river. Cuyahoga. Oh, think bigger. Think very big. Think big, big, big. The Mississippi. Yes, Kennedy. It is the Mississippi River. That's how we get the word Mississippi. Oh, you guys all got it after I said that. Good job. This cathedral was the setting of a Victor Hugo novel. This cathedral was the setting of a Victor Hugo novel. Yeah, I think the lag is catching up to me. It's very sad because I like playing with you guys. Federico got it first. It is Notre Dame Cathedral. This tower is currently tilted by 4 degrees. This tower is currently tilted by 4 degrees. Kennedy got it. It is Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. You all got it. Hey, Shrisha's here. Shrisha, it's good to see you. Don't worry about spelling, Izzy. I know what you mean. It's all good. This monument, I should say this French monument, was originally commissioned by Napoleon. This French monument was originally commissioned by Napoleon. Very famous, I should say, this Parisian monument. There you go. Federico got it. It's the Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe, yes. This statue rises high above Sugarloaf Mountain and Copacabana Beach. This statue rises high above Sugarloaf Mountain and Copacabana Beach. Cristo Redentor. Yes, Federico got it. Or Christ the Redeemer, as we say in English. Christ the Redeemer. This monument was built to honor the American commander of the Continental Army. This monument was built to honor the American commander of the Continental Army. There's people yelling outside. I apologize. It's a busy night. Hi, Samuel. Welcome. Our current question is, this monument was built to honor the American commander of the Continental Army. Federico got it. It's the Washington Memorial or the Washington Monument. Same difference. Washington, I think it's Washington Monument. Yeah, Washington Monument, the big obelisk. This Inca city was hidden in the Andes until 1911. This Inca city was hidden in the Andes until 1911. It is Machu Picchu. Federico got it again. Good job, good job, good job. This sculpture in the Black Hills of South Dakota was made using dynamite. This sculpture in the Black Hills of South Dakota was made using dynamite. Among other things, but that's what got it started. I need to crack my fingers. I hope that doesn't bother anyone. Izzy got that one. It is Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is the answer. Let's see. This, don't feel dumb, Shrisha. It's okay. This fountain gets its name from the Latin word trivium, which means 3 roads, I believe. This fountain gets its name from the Latin word trivium. And Kennedy got it. It's the Trevi Fountain. Fontana di Trevi. Yes, the Trevi Fountain. Good job, Kennedy. Give you some paper sounds. This is the highest peak in Japan. This is the highest peak in Japan. Oh, you got to visit it, Izzy? That's wonderful. Did you throw a coin in it? I hope so. This is the highest peak in Japan. Kennedy got it first. It is Fuji, Mount Fuji, or Fujisan. This dam on the Yangtze River is the world's largest power station. This dam on the Yangtze River is the world's largest power station. It wasn't running, Izzy. That's so sad. What a bummer. Dr. Pickle got that one. It's the Three Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam. This dormant volcano is the highest peak in Africa. Loud motorcycle. This dormant volcano is the highest peak in Africa. It is Kilimanjaro. Producer Post gets that one. It is Kilimanjaro. Good job, good job. This American observation tower was built for the 1962 World's Fair. I know, right? He was really going for it, is he, huh? That's why I don't do anything on Friday nights and Saturdays, because it's just that all night long. Ooh, Griffith, not quite. It is the Space Needle. Happy Squirrels got it. It's the Space Needle. Griffith Observatory is a good guess, though, Kennedy. It's the Space Needle, though. This waterfall is known to locals as Mosi Uatunya. This waterfall is known to locals as Mosi Uatunya, or the smoke that thunders is what that translates to. This waterfall is known to locals as Mosi Uatunya. Yep, Kennedy got it. It's Victoria Falls. Victoria Falls is the answer. This mythical creature stands guard over the Great Pyramids. This mythical creature stands guard over the Great Pyramids. Yeah, great guess. This mythical creature stands guard over the Great Pyramids. It is the Sphinx. Kennedy got it. Apologies for any lag. I know you're all you're all putting it in the chat, and it takes me like a couple seconds to get it, but that's how it is, apparently. This fairy tale statue looks out over a waterfront in Copenhagen. This fairy tale statue looks out over a waterfront in Copenhagen. Federico got it. It's the Little Mermaid statue. Yes, Little Mermaid. This larger-than-life palace was the home of Louis XIV, the Sun King. This larger-than-life palace was the home of Louis XIV, the Sun King. It is Versailles. Yes, Kennedy got that one. It is Versailles. That's a Hallie. Yes, shout out to Hallie. That movie looks so beautiful already. Versailles is the answer. Chateau de Versailles. Yes, Samuel Blanchot. Got it. Chateau de Versailles. Bien. This shrine is the yearly destination for millions of Muslims on the Hajj. This shrine is the yearly destination for millions of Muslims on the Hajj. Mecca, yes, I'll take Mecca or the Kaaba. I wasn't sure people were going to put, so I'll take either one. That goes to Kennedy. It is Mecca or the Kaaba. This mosque was originally built as a Byzantine church. This mosque was originally built as a Byzantine church. Let me get some more water. You can hear my dry voice. It is the Hagia Sophia. Federico gets that one. The Hagia Sophia. This Berlin landmark once divided the city between east and west. Not the Blue Mosque. That one's coming up. Happy squirrels. Hold on to that. This Berlin landmark once divided the city between east and west. The Berlin Wall. Yes. Berlin Wall. Or I put Brandenburg Gate. I would take either one. You saw Izzy, which one did you see? The Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, or the Berlin Wall? Anyway. This ancient temple looms high over Athens. The Berlin Wall, how amazing. The Berlin Wall went down when I was 4, so I have not seen it. 4 or, yeah, maybe 3. It is not the Parthenon, right? I always get, hold on. Athena's temple. Well, it is Athena's temple. The Parthenon is in Rome, right? I always get these two mixed up. Your dad was in the army, lived in West Germany. You saw it when you were 4, so you don't remember it well. Yeah. My older sister says that her earliest memory is my mom waking her up from her nap and saying, "The Berlin Wall fell." And my sister was like, "What is that?" But I do not remember it at all because I was a toddler. Anyway, this ancient temple looms high over Athens. Because the Parthenon is in Rome, right? The Parthenon's the one in Rome, not the one in Greece. Because I get these two mixed up all the time, and it is Athena's temple, but there's an actual name for it. I wonder how bad the lag is. Oh, it's bad. Apologies, I'm sure you've all put it in the chat already, but it's taking me a minute. The Parthenon is in Athens, and I have it backwards again. Okay, so it's the Parthenon. The Acropolis is the one in Rome. I got it backwards. In the Acropolis of Athens. Oh, that's what it is. The Parthenon is the Temple of Athena in the Acropolis. Okay, well, I was going for Acropolis, but I'll take the Parthenon as well. Next. This Spanish basilica has been under construction for over 100 years. This Spanish basilica has been under construction for over 100 years. Sagrada Familia. Good job, Federico. La Sagrada Familia. This domed building is the USA Congress Building. Yes. No, Gaudi is his name. Was his name. Gaudi, not Dolly. Right? Is it Dolly or Gaudi? Yeah. Producer Post got that one, and it's the Capitol building. Yes. This mosque in Palestine is the third holiest site in Islam. This mosque in Palestine is the third holiest site in Islam. Dali painted. He wasn't an architect. Dali did paintings. Antonio Gaudi did buildings. And a famous park as well. The Dome of the Rock. Not quite the dome. It's the mosque next to the Dome on the Rock. Yeah, I always got Capitol and Capital mixed up. That was one of those tricks I had to learn where Capital is the city and Capitol is a building. So I always, how to say it like Capital, Capitol, even though they're pronounced the same in American English. Kind of like I used to forget how to spell Caribbean and Mediterranean. That was a real problem in my childhood. So I always thought Mediterranean because there's two R's, and Caribbean because there's two B's. Caribbean and Mediterranean were my tricks. And then there's capital as in economics. That's true. But yeah, the Capitol building is in the capital of the state or country. Anyway, it's the Al-Aqsa Mosque. The big mosque next to the Dome on the Rock is the Al-Aqsa Mosque. But yeah, that's how you have to come up with little tricks, and that's mine, is Caribbean and Mediterranean, to know which ones have double letters. This temple is the world's largest religious structure. This temple is the world's largest religious structure. It is Angkor Wat. Dr. Pickle got that one. It is Angkor Wat. Yes. This Belgian statue is famous for its indecent act. Let's see if anyone knows this. It's really funny. This Belgian statue is famous for its indecent act. Don't worry about the spelling. I know what you meant. I know autocorrect is a thing. Sometimes you write it correctly and then autocorrect changes it for you. That's okay. Excuse me. This Belgian statue is famous for its indecent act. It is Mannequin Piss. Yes, Federico. Mannequin Piss. It's a little statue of a boy just holding it and going for it. I love an indecent act on the statue. It's a funny one. A lot of people go to see it and take pictures with it. That's Belgium for you. This ancient Nabatean city was carved directly into the mountainside. This ancient Nabatean city was carved directly into the mountainside. The legend of Mannequin Piss is that he's a boy that got turned into stone by a witch. But obviously, it's a statue, but that's pretty. This Nabatean city was carved directly into the mountainside. It is Petra. Good job, Federico. Petra is the answer. This Mayan temple was located in the largest Mayan city. This Mayan temple was located in the largest Mayan city. Oh, very cool. I think we're going to do a couple more and then wrap this up. Good job, Dr. Pickle. It's Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza is the answer. Let's see. This mountain overlooks the southernmost African city. This mountain overlooks the southernmost African city. Man, my ankle needs to crack real bad. It's time to stretch. I've been sitting too long. Whoa. This mountain overlooks the southernmost African city. Waiting for the lag to give me all your answers. Yeah, it's time to wrap this up. I've been going for 3 hours and my body needs to stretch. Let's see. I'll give you one more after this. Oh, yeah, I'm The city is Cape Town, yes. Adam, hello. Can you remember the mountain's name? A boy statue peeing. Yeah, we were talking about that. You weren't dreaming. You can't remember it? It's shaped like a piece of furniture, and it's named after that piece of furniture. You should know mountains. I was going to make a quiz of name that river, but there we go. Dr. Pickle got it. It's Table Mountain. A lot of people have trouble with rivers and mountains and things like that, so I didn't make it, but maybe I'll make it for you guys next time. All right, this is going to be the last one because the lag is getting really, really bad, guys. And we'll reconvene next week. What is Table Mountain? It is a mountain in Cape Town that is flat-topped, so it literally looks like this. And it's a neat place. There's lots of tourists that go there to climb up it and take lifts up to it. And you can see the whole city from it, of course. This palace was the home of the last dynasty of Chinese emperors. This palace was the home of the last dynasty of Chinese emperors. Yeah, it's time to wrap this up. The Forbidden City. Good job, Federico. The Forbidden City. Yeah. That's going to be it for tonight, I think. It's been going for too long. Anyway. Great game, everyone, tonight. This was so much fun. Next week, we'll do the ones that I mentioned before and maybe some Choose Your Own Adventure. And we're going to have a good night as well. I'll see you all next week. Let me see. There's next week and then... So in 3 weeks is Halloween, right? You're very welcome, Izzy. You're very, very welcome. We're going to do regular trivia streams until Halloween, which is the Halloween stream. Mount Roraima is a flat-topped mountain, too. It's a Tepui. You're very welcome, happy squirrels. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Click the like button before you exit out of this video just to help with the algorithm. And thank you all so much. Have a very good night. I'll see you all probably this weekend because I'm house sitting again. Oh, Federico has allergies. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll probably do a live this weekend because I'm house sitting again and I'll get bored. But we're definitely doing trivia next Monday night. Same time for sure. Have a good night, everybody. Good night. Good night, everyone.